to Morocco, it's certainly not helping them because the Sultan King is responsible under them. They don't realize that the Sultan King that owner say, is your Lord and Savior, is responsible for you in Morocco. You have no rights in Morocco.
Exactly.
You're a prisoner.
Bro, Arawak, the man say, New York, America. Yo, Coco, or Cookie, you can't call ice on him.
Yeah.
Them ship him on. And then they sing the song, you feel ice, 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 baby.
That's why I wanted to come up, man. Man said try to link the African thing again. Man. Why does he keep going? Man tried to say about Africa being linked to flipping. That makes no sense. How's he trying to link the Americas to Africa?
Quite good in our comment section. If you go and type out in your ass. If you help to argue already, you know the comments.
Yeah, but I don't get that.
I really identify not the way myself as facts. You can't talk to like Kingdom Come. You know to play the game.
I can't even read the writing, fam.
Monkey see, you know evil, you know evil, speak no evil.
Said you can't leave your bro. Man said you can't leave your small island.
Yeah. I'm making up a lot of to them citizens, they don't really listen.
Cool, eyes slow. I'm a. Oh yeah, he's a more. Now he's talking about laws. What's he saying? You can't leave your small island without my permission.
Small island.
Bro, you smoking. Yo, you smoking the African bush, bro. Yo, he's smoking the African bush. I'm saying about you can't leave your island without my permission. What bush? What bones you been?
West India. I think global, right now, I'm in North America.
I didn't even get to that. I was trying to see what your top was. That's why I like, let me not even come up.
You know how much fun I have all over the place. Right now, I'm free for trouble, brother.
I hope they're ready for what's coming. I ain't gonna lie.
Right now, I can hop on a flight and go straight to Brazil.
Oh shit. Wait, what's that?
Caribbean. Central America.
That line's gonna charge me out.
UK.
Amira.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Amira.
Where in North America? What's he talking about? I'm so confused.
Yo, see everybody, see how much people is waking up now realizing that they're West Indian. Just wait till the mass wake up, man. This is something that they cannot manage, bro.
Give them till July, man. July 14, July 15. Tell them they I remember they don't have Supreme Court on them 2 days. They have to court date. They go here or
We need to do this and have one aim. I'm telling you again. Anytime when you start branch off and make variants or other movement or any fuck boy shit or fuck girl shit, it come like the MCU. Never watch that thing there with Kong.
Yeah.
And the timeline them a branch off. Every time when you come out with something else, I better fuck with your time, bro. Stay on the course. After we fix with shit, listen to it. We are God. After we fix up home from north to south, look how much people have, our brother them in North America a struggle. We in the islands a struggle. More in South America have it rough.
We don't need to know your dusty thing, man. We don't need to know
Central
about
America have it hard.
This brother is saying where in Central America.
We can do anything, right? We are the cream of the crop. If we no shit, nobody else can name. Them can't eat no food if we no shit. You see me? Them need it.
That's why them babies crying up and I get them artificial pieces of.
This is the problem when you have people like him who claim they're teaching, and because some people are so gullible they listen to anything. This is why some of the people them is all over the place because even Lord when name Lancelot or we one name?
Lancelot.
People like him now, the people them will start follow behind. And then they're gonna pay him to push our people back straight to Africa.
Oh Jesus, I wonder if that's true.
Arawak, can you hear Aboriginal call him man Lancelot? Lancelot no more, Lancelot.
Right. Yeah, man. Right.
Why? He must have said, "When the bomb cloud me go for this summer, then go down. We can
Yeah. You found out
I tell you, that one need to start the organize, bro. Hold on. We need to start organize because we can't depend TikTok going with the same fucker for about 3 years or 4 years, you know? So on TikTok, we need to start do the knowledge and the info did it. We need to start pull up on 4 people them with the on this Pan-Africanist more and start blast them, brother. Of compilation of documents and information going way back. You get me? And shut them the fuck down. And if them black it, or what if I would do it, we're not running upon them page in a bad man. We just make everybody know, so you see, them don't have nothing to fucking defend themselves against, right?
Yeah,
and then we just go live, bro. We can't, you see, if we did ever fucking organize the right way, if we were ever organized the right way and stop having everybody want fame out of this, because I meet somebody go up on some panel and I fame them people want. Some of them want fortune. Oh, send that money, gifts, this. If you do this, I'll drop them. If you send something with cost $30 damn, I'm going to bring them up. That's bullshit, bro. These people aren't serious about sharing the knowledge and information for upliftment.
Yeah, my Jim, I want to show something about them movement, so them are moving. See, all of them who are drop the gun, I'll go try to cross the finish line before we come around with them. Them are going to automatically get labeled citizens, them, bro. If them property are red seas, you know, it's an automatic process, man. Don't worry about it. Make them continue.
Why you think so, Sheriff? Why you saying foolishness? We have ego. You have ego, brother, because you don't know nothing. The things them way put are something from 2014 and 15 or the more than you should talk about, brother. Dead. You get me? Right now, you're stuck in 2014, but get updated.
He literally said, like, Egypt ain't no Mayan Olmec coach. Well, first he said, what do you say at the top? Olmec.
We know the truth now, showing you the Egyptian sarcophagus.
He's trying to tell man needs his mission to come back.
From head to toe, they're covered in feathers, guy. So they are Americans. Nobody is wears feathers but Americans.
You're never allowed to build. What the fuck is he talking about? You're never allowed to build to hear. Oh, okay. Hear your point. That's what it means. I don't know what you've been smoking, my guy, bro. What twigs you've been lighting in the Moorish thing, but.
One team on Twitter fingers them, bro.
No, it's crazy, man, because I'm thinking about shit I've heard, bro, and it's like they never really show you anything. They just say big statements and then trying to link it to Africa, bro. And you're there like, yo, like, we ain't Africans, bro. Like, what? Carbonated people went around and around? No.
You know, realize that this big movement where them come worldwide and get tribe influence with West Indian brothers and sisters worldwide to come along the African ship. It's the thing to make them insurance for from all these things of slavery and things of past and history days look legit. So when them come around, bro, word entertainment for them, you know, you put them in a comment section. I don't know if you fingertip them now already.
You got John and
look what you said, XX.
But look here, it's the thing is XXX. It's Sharif. We don't want to know if Sharif even do film genealogy. Right? Talking all this blunder, all this shit, right? And I guarantee not doing genealogy. Because if he did do his genealogy, or if it is done and you're a Moroccan brother, stop careful, reach out to we. You know exactly the landmass where you come from. Run along. If you're our people, you wouldn't know that. So you wouldn't be pushing this nonsense. Or maybe you would because you're getting paid or whatever the case is, but don't try that over here.
My type so much, bro. I said 1,000 views per post. The read one them I get, you know. So the comment, you know, I said 1,000 views, you know. I get no money. Broke doggies, wet doggies are come up in our
you are gonna be here in the next 10 years. Not move.
I have a question.
In fact, you're probably gonna be in Morocco or somewhere in Tunisia. You get me? You won't be here, guys.
The real Africans and the real Moroccan people don't recognize these people, don't know who these people are. People are pretending to be Moors. You know, to real Moroccans.
Didn't you see how they treated Speed? They mistreated Speed, yeah. So make him go on over there.
Well, that's a big people culture, brother, and big people status, brother. You people are delusional, just like people who claim that Hebrew Israelites are delusional. No, people are delusional, brother. You know, fictional stuff, fictional characters that don't exist. claim identity, but you ain't got sense of your flipping genealogy to tell you about your family. But I guarantee you ain't gonna see enough blood clot Moorish thing or Moorish American on your family birth certificate, death certificate, or anything of that DNA type of thing. They're chatting a bag of nonsense, Bridget.
Hold on it. Wagwan Jammer Indian, it's good.
Peace. I just came up here to say, I'm so happy to hear my Amaru brothers and sisters waking up.
My love for yes.
What?
Amaru.
I was just saying about XX word, XX I said. Then what I would say we are African to make them fraud, but legit, That's what they're doing.
Well, this message isn't for him. Okay, it's for my Amaru brothers and sisters. I'm glad that we are waking up. I'm glad we're realizing who we truly are. And one of these days in these upcoming years, our empire will be back, and that's all I can say. Y'all have a good one. I love y'all. I wish y'all nothing but blessings. And y'all have a good one, okay?
Thank you. Hold on before you go, yes? On that day, we're gonna have a big carnival from north to south. Couple big cruise ships.
Yes.
And that ship in Brazil, yeah?
Yes.
Flash it.
we will have our Imperium back. Just know that, y'all. Just know that.
Give everyone a
Much love.
follow everyone. I'll give you a
all right,
follow.
peace. Y'all have a good one, okay?
Likewise.
Your profile, our profile picture favor the PCX family tribe flag. Exactly the same, but it's similar. With the red at the top and the blue at the base.
Yeah, the extraterrestrial. Who that? Cookie, you wanna come back up? She dropped to make Jammer and come up and say something. Yeah, so I watch this video now, Spinks. Watching this video of this freaking African in freaking Haiti, talking nonsense, talking about telling the other Africans that that Africa extends beyond the boundary of Africa. It extends into the Caribbean and the Americas. Bro, if only why life set up like this? Why them people could not do this around we, like real one them, bro? Cause bro, these people don't know, bro. Sometimes our blood boils to such extent, it is a miracle we don't catch a fire and have spontaneous human combustion, right? Because we're not normal, bro. We'd light them the fuck up.
1 minute, please. Tell extra about Lanzarote. Tell him about Lanzarote. Yeah.
Lanzarote, right now, brother. Lanzarote, come like him on, come on, give him a big stone, make him think straight. Isn't it?
Lanzarote,
Lanzarote,
I think yesterday or the day before, I went on his live and the man look, I wouldn't stress out the man, bro. The man look like he wreck.
African, them are over there and down. Yes, really goes to them and work on him. Yes,
is he coming back? That's why I didn't come up to say
come over here and we try to aid him. And the ancestor them try to talk to him and what him do. When he realized
no, because I got real questions for that bro. He was standing there with an African G.
When he realized that the African them, when he realized that anything now work over it, so whatever I'm push with the African them, him run. You see me? So the African them witchcraft work good for him. And the ancestor them a try to reach out to him. So make him fuck off, brother. Just like Sharif down this CJ where a hot pan Moroccan cop like him love man, you see me? Party boy, a throttle.
Then turn Baba boy.
We're gonna try to get at it. It's like, because the first thing yell up every man, everybody on the platform, give thanks for that. So I'm going to tell me something. Say I hide under false pretense now.
Bro, I want African boy, the man black, my page get blocked, bro, you see me? But the man say, well, like him take my thing for criminal activity and violence. You see me?
Oh,
So them strike Marco, bro. And then you find him the same day later on in the day on the Monday lives.
Yeah, but you see when he came up, did anyone actually get through to him like what he's on, bro? Like that's what I'm trying to say. That's why I didn't come up to chat to him, because I know what I'm gonna say to him. So that's what my point was. Even though the host invited me up, that's why I didn't come up, host. Because I know what I'm on. I know what I'm on. I see him in West, I see him in Carney, and I'm thinking, yo, then I see you with that Zonji, bro, and you're trying to claim the stone. What's he doing there? Some random chick. Oh, that Crystal's mine. What? Who's this chick?
Can tell her, I see African boy where they in Africa. See Akitri, I talk about, oh, this no good. This poison. This kill you. So me say, yo, boy, bring back me Akitri, go back in the island. Zin.
I don't even know why we gave them coconut tree, man. They got some small ass coconut trees from when we gave that to them, fam. And even then it's mutated.
Hybrid coconut tree.
Nature had to mutate, bro. They got trees over there where Mother Earth had to, well, Mother Nature, the mycelium had to create a different type of tree over there, fam. It's like a void zone. You know what I'm trying to say? It's we're the land of life.
One little lucky tree over the Vex. That's why it got upset and unalive them. Right? Man, to bring back in my things because it shouldn't even over there in the first place. Zin. And them little Rasta boy do it, you know. I'm see man up in California, big white team man have a big old farm. Bro, I need to drive go up there and tell them to bring back my things, you know. You know the man I sell. No, I tell you the man I do. The man I sell Jamaican fermenter wood. I mean I say what? I do hear the man name it now? Arawaki and Arawak. Yeah, the man name it thing. Arawak fermenter wood. So we need to write a letter so him can cease and desist from that. Because that's
man.
Huh?
That him with a FTP, man.
No, that's true.
That's 45 digits, you know. But, you know,
the man named the thing Arawak. The man named the thing Arawak fermenter wood. And 5. I said, wait, what? What is Arawak? No my things that.
Yesterday, me I tell them, say, brother, we have a couple things we need for the organizer. We go back, go sue them for, you see me? Them have that. We just mentioned, include, brother, even Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi that, you know, a full language that, you know, bro. Brother, we have a list of things we need, so but I'm a serious
one. TikTok, my lad, even the word TikTok.
TikTok, look how long them type of thing there, bro.
Look how long we see about TikTok.
Remember them boy not creative not at all, you know.
I wonder if between Zebra, Norrisman, and
2000 them are seeing about TikTok.
And Busy Signal,
in the 90s too.
And Salty, them more often know which one of them sing it before, because this is something where we feel like, honestly, the Jamaican people them need for right. We use TikTok all long for old girl used to dance and move them.
Generations bad man. That are the first form of bubbling. You see me? Or what them call twerk. Call it TikTok.
And boy,
come slow wine.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Them people are grimy, man. But the thing, as I say, is, bro, that's why I'm glad so we do this. Because, trust me, it's painful when I see the other West Indian them when I have much information. Like Sheriff, it's done in the comment, you see me? Where I push some stupid narrative where I harm them and then I realize. You get me?
Don't see that the comment.
More American, African, brother. Stop it, brother. Means a rule in the realm of father. Brother, you make up that. You see me?
The brother said we ain't got no things, bro, and we can't do nothing. He said, you know, we can't. He said, man said we got to ask for his permission to come in the American.
Bro, the names that we have, Sheriff, are not colonial names. These names are our names, our ancestors' names, right?
That's crazy.
So we aren't mixed with no Africans, guy. The only thing that someone will mix with,
that's what you said, bro. Why are you denying it?
We make with them, man.
Now you're denying it. Oh, you're lucky you ain't
I want to say, there's some people right now we are claiming back them indigenous roots. You have some Mexicans we are claiming back them Aztec roots, right? And I pray and I say, yo, some of we were upon Yamaka, some of we are Arawak, and some of we are Olmec, right? So we have to now claim back our indigenous roots the same way, like what them other people are dealing with, right? Most of we where exist now from the Yamaka Island. Majority of we, because as I say, Africans now have nothing to do with this. And them know that. That's why them give away a Nigerian embassy. And we never think Jamaican people stop and think about it. Why would these people give us an embassy for a quote-unquote land where we come from? Zane?
Them set up shop, man.
So right now we have to, yeah, so we have to know inner stuff.
Somebody say Nigerian embassy where?
One
since
long time them there, bro.
That's been there a long time, bro.
So we know about the US embassy, we know about the Canadian embassy, we know about couple embassy, but all we know about brother, them people I think we are bomber as far joke with them like them can't fucking do whatever them feel like. So dance, brother, and stop and stupid, bro, and I don't want to listen. I'm going to do them fucking due diligence at that batty fish there in the comment. I talk about Moors, Africa. Bro, who wouldn't dead is far down the fucking drain, G? Like, bro, what the fuck? We have a Nigerian fucking embassy, bro.
Yeah, we have a Ghanaian
embassy.
We have a Ghanaian embassy.
Right now, all them Rasta need to start drop like fly, dog.
You know, find out that. But
all of them, but
We're not people. Big up everybody on the live. That's true live right now.
I wonder if you know that Olmec exists from the earliest sign of Olmec where them find, right? Is 400
Jamaica
BC.
versus Guyana. Which Caribbean country is worse?
Colonial people that even exist. Just so you know that. And that's a disrespect to the Olmec people them. No, like very disrespectful people, bro. No, like this, like the Olmec.
I think we must say extraterrestrial way. I think we must say it's the name Olmec. Is I mean, which that name there, the OLMEC, which is about the whole Mexicans or the whole rubber people. You must say the name was created. I think at that point they might use, but either way, it's still go back to the Washita people, the Moon, the Hammer. So where you was at the same time, say the ancient people, but this is what they love to do. We use terms so that everybody can live on the same page and then do shit like this. We're not going to pay him no more mind because right now my time waster.
And that's what I tell about. Is your Lord and Savior if you identify as a Rasta? See?
Yeah, me want a Lord and Savior, bro.
Yeah, but that mean you're on a Rasta there. If you identify as one, you basically accept that, right? Now, our next thing to where Because when we go to
Jamaica,
Kingston,
the real road trust what Jamaican teach from the store them people everywhere. It's not connected to what we are talking about. Then I just want to clarify that for the record. So what the government put out to the world is not what the man.
where the real rest of them? I'm curious for you.
The real rest of them do. I mind the business of the land, bro. Them tell me to the nature.
True,
Them
them
make the
farm,
eye
bro.
them. And they
Them have some
them
big
farm, bro. Me and Zulu are on Rasta City, you know, bro. The real Rasta City. You know,
Oh, yo, Manu, West, Manu, where matter, but you do have some Rasta brother, where them man they identify with being indigenous, Arawa, Mayan, you do have them out here. This is why you have so much sect of Rastafarianism, because remember, at the end of the day, I saw a Mayan culture them have, and Batty boy, you are Leonard, whatever the fuck you
Leonard,
yes, put Rasta on it. Because the people them will die in a dire need to see somebody will look like them, or in rule, and use fucking Haile Selassie to captivate the people them mind. Because you know people them at the time just think, say, oh, black. You get what I say? But
Batty boy,
that is what
Marcus Garvey double down. I'll forget it to you.
yeah,
double
no,
down
in time.
The people them the term Jamaican citizen wasn't helping him. And when he did work with the Pan-African movement, then he find out the truth in our lives, and that's why I'm double down because they
stop talking fuck you though. You're just out here spreading misinformation. Moors is a term not different from black. Okay, calling everybody Moors is calling is like saying black people, bro. It doesn't denote realistically people. No, sorry, I'm kind of that's why me I tell Spinks to black the man in a bro, because sometimes when I'm right, I throw me off, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yo, we have to go organize a protest at them Nigerian embassy and Ghana. Them have to lift up that.
Oh, we don't have to protest nothing like that. Fuck everything run out of that, get it. My, if we protest, I'm tired of that.
Protest, bro. Let me tell you all the bro.
But hear me, answer, bro. Just hear me, answer. Hold on, brother. We not need no protest. Right now, I'm ready to be too much fuck we are going. We're just tired right now. So you see me, I say? So all of these other things on I say, if we not to say, you have to go all out, you know why you're it. See? Yeah. Because the right watch what kind of record you think them
extraterrestrial, you're right about everything as we keep on filling up brain stages. Whether or not, and we're not going to be the one who cause the first phone call. One thing we know, whether them are listening or not, we know one thing, them beasts here can't control them nature. Them can't stand the sight of it, so them other attack. But we're going to do this legal, lawfully first, you get me? While prepared, bro. Because some things not fly. You get what I mean? Say, we don't want the confusion jump off earth. You get me? But extraterrestrial is the way in the long term, regardless. You get me? I don't know how hard it is to hold it, bro. Trust me, bro. You get me?
Go off I agree when I'm ready to send one bird to call me. Because right now, all these other things surrounding that, not like...
I say, I already the general, we have a dark core already, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one.
Anyway, what do you mean? We need to write to this.
I'm gone.
Yeah, we need to write to the embassy because we need all information to come in a Jamaica and come out of Jamaica through them embassy there. Because because them boy they have to get a safe check. You see me? We start go around from them ends before we burn it down and go puff up them chests. You see me?
No, I'm gonna tell you something.
Puff chest.
And a physical bond
anybody will get the honor for lift up and we'll find them and get scalped. We don't care what soon. Look on the barbaric. We don't care, brother. We're right intention to it.
Yeah, Serena come or some of them. When come up here for black
I want to just drop off a panel.
The same boy. Guys,
You reach up there.
Brother, hold on, Sheriff, brother, you embarrass the Americans. Right now, you move like an African.
I don't
African
think
alone
he's
must in
one
a
of
spaces
them.
where they're not needed.
That's what I've been saying. No one said Amaru. I don't think
You act like K. And who is Al? Bro, you went for a friend, Al Hakim. You act like K. And who is Al?
Boy. Oh, him.
The man clearly friends.
We reached 30 degrees in here, so now it's a beautiful.
Let's see, what number? 33, 34.
Because right now, when we go down to Jamaica, we feel like Peter touching us. Like really, like if I go down there, I mean, I look for all the Nigerian embassy, I say Ghana embassy inside it too. I mean, I pray and I say, yeah, I mean, I pray and I say, but here, if we're gonna have embassy, see, our people them to go to them places. See, but then people them kind of know the truth to an extent. Because the embassy always empty. So why we have it for so long? See me? Not more than them transport Africans and I sell information and I switch over things. Because we never hear nobody yet except Rasta boy. I talk about, yeah man, I got Nigeria now. Yeah man, I got to go for the embassy. About every single day I drive from our work road now, the US embassy full up. See? So like, what people them know that Canadian embassy full up, the British embassy full up. But me I wonder why them still have the building of the Nigerian embassy if the people them not really are good.
Yes, what shall I embassy?
You're what?
Hold on, bad man, why every time I talk on this? What shall the embassy there extra?
The embassy there for New Kingston and one big, and it have a big, it is a big building too. So I wonder,
it's a high-rise building?
Yes, I wonder what else inside.
When you come and go to yard around town, go to God, trust someone, things have a light up, you see me I say? Because you have to just smart about them type of movement, you see me? So you just know what to do, brother. But not a couple match and some gasoline.
Allegedly, remember when the fancy stuff?
You don't just know what you're doing now, and know the judgment style. You just have to know so they don't do.
Hold on. You know why we're spot? We just look it up, you know. Them have a Nigerian them have a Nigerian High Commission down there, you know. Right? I'll give the exact address.
Yeah, I also wanted to say about the direct flights as well, as people were saying, the direct flights from Africa, and also the fact that, remember when you were saying how they acquired our status with our names? That's how this Nigeria acquired 3 airports in the UK. That's how we do it. You get what you see it. Makes sense. That's why I was on to them. I thought my instinct was on.
Right. Because when they come over here and change the name normally throw away off, which is also why they have themselves in our movies since the last 10-15 years, because then we start realizing a lot of the younger generation saying the taste of them are African. Why? Because they must see them phenotype in a fucking movies, so it start to become familiar. Brother, all of this shit run orchestrated and planned.
The flight them not work. Because the flight them not fly long enough for reach the West Indies today. So
no, them still have to stop, man. Them have to stop.
Well, at that time, little scam where the boy them a do. I commission. Anything I deal with commission and money I raise. You not deal with documents. A trade you are dealing with. Yeah. So I commission. Yeah man, we are about them little cake now.
Hear what they in Jamaica, the police and money and the police and okay. Well, I remember what they do with the picture in the car. Organ trafficking or some petty shit. But it was a mass right. When I know them, they really give me information, which is all, bro. When I know them people are who, you get me? Because I keep saying why more foreigners moving in the Americas, more certain things start spying. Bro, we don't do certain things as a people. And when we have people mentally ill, we do it. We're not sure if you want to retard or you're the most dignified person, you get strong up. You know what I mean?
Not only that, them have High Commission office, right? When we look for the video a while ago, be a Rasta boy, I walk around there beat drums. Check this out. Them also have a Nigerian school in a Jamaica. Zane, and them arms of people here have an embassy, them have the High Commission, and them have a school, which means that they're setting up a form of system where eventually are going to become so eventually them boy and them have Nigerian restaurant too.
So think about this now extra before you continue. Remember what them start though? What Batty Boy Trump end up though? A force embargo for the whole of the Caribbean relief, what country and what nation, our cousin them, the Cuban them and the Cuban that, however you want for the Caribbean. Isn't it? Just to bring in who? Nigerians and Ghanaians and West Africans as doctors. Bro, all fucking Nigerians and Ghanaians known for fucking being doctors.
Known to be pussy, and that's what they say.
Our fucking governments are. All Nigerians and Africans known for being doctors. Yes, no, but how the fuck them want to bring in Nigerians and Ghanaians when they can't even help them themselves? What, come take for organs, that's all them good for? So forget that organs and eyeball and shit. Look our people them are sell out there. We don't even know some of them people here because them have dark skin and full people in the government. Look how Mr. Bumblehole Trump. Now I'm trying that. Look how the white man we're going with all sorts of fuckery. Why the people them not weak up? How is it that we're still fighting amongst each other when we keep on and say we have the knowledge? So why so much still that? I don't know how my mind works, bro. But now have all of that answer them, you know. But I know how to unify and we know, bro, hold on the man, we know how to unify and which direction for going on. If only everybody can steal them bumbuckler lane.
But hold on no. So you know say my ear say.
Yo, shut your bitch ass up. Spinks, you can't run the man off your panel, bro. Sheriff, come off your panel, man. Back the man there, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah, if you see her coming to the bumbuckler coming.
Let's have him talk a little bit, bro. Calm down.
Yo, so you know say after them send Kenya police guy and soldier guy 80. So you know say after a hurricane, hear them now from Ghana. So them are send military down there, right? So you know say after them my bomb buckler military, you know see.
Yeah,
that's why the
and she only sent soldiers unalive brothers and sisters in a 18 years. Brother, yo, Andrew, let's forget it, yo. It's really even know.
But I want to say that me,
me can't say it, you know. Yeah. Andrew, let's can't violate me no time.
And about violating, I don't do anything.
If you want to.
You don't know already. I'm not saying no more.
But my dad said, believe in the Jamaica and youth. I tell her my mother the other day, say, yo, anyhow, because my mother reason the other day, she live here too. I may say, yo, anyhow, the day Jamaica and enough of them fool they would have get it, you know, like long time, you know.
Yo, black in nothing for real, man. Black in blood clot.
Yeah, you forget black. You know what I'm saying?
Because they are telling you, man, bro, no agree with the extra. There's some solid-minded people, bad man, and you know what we need, and some gas and a car. That's what we are getting.
Make sure the world runs with that.
Yo, the man got a Scarface, all men a Scarface.
I guess I like everything.
Brother, you know what? We need to link a Rasta them, you know, because they might use the gas them in a stage show like Cape Canto. Yeah, they might use the gas the wrong way. See? Because the place them when them put their light to talk, them not do it.
Yo, black in nothing, give me a beg you, that's black in
nothing. Those because them think.
Now they think she's the online.
And the rest of them are the strangest set of people that music from born near half of them at about Africa. And you may see multiple times when people tell them to go Africa and them say, yo, go away. Them mad, me, witness no for Rasta said that. So they love
let you
they love the hype. It's just like how nowadays enough man still talk oh no tough pussy boy and boys and enough of them start me and touches. You see me?
Fire done.
Them a keep up the persona, but them not do what them supposed to. You see what I say?
My lad, me tell you something. What pissed me off the most way now. I know enough of them Rasta boy like some of the artists you know. Like personally, we have like personal experience. See? And them people are not people where people think them is. You get what I'm saying? And not only that, them what year there was a year of return in Ghana. There was a year in Ghana. What year there was a year of return in Ghana, see? And them said to the Rasta boy, them say, yo, here we go. And we come back to Africa and rave. My youth, first thing Sizzla stated, yo, no, him not defend that. Him not going to Africa. Because you know why? Them not identify with Africans. But them trickle people them for years and tell me, oh, yeah, man, no African, you know, right? Brother, Sizzla have only for money, you know. The last time I him, I say, yo, so why you not go back to Africa? I want to the eye, man, I know just lower them things there. Well, I mean, look, so in Africa, when I profess so long, can you pretend the same thing? What are them people? Them not go back.
So all extra, all like if you're the space with these artists, right? And these people are their first. Well, but if you get time to change the message, they start this. Put the shit up behind the Americans. What may I say is, since you know these, you hear me now? My check.
Yeah, go ahead.
You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm saying, since you know these artists personally, you know them personally, Bridget. So the next time you have a conversation with them, ask them, since you don't identify with being from over there, from Africa, right? Should you push out music to relate to the Americans, how you're America?
You can't do that. All right. Let me tell you what, there's a thing where enough people even know about. It's called a Reggae Compassion Act, right? So what them people do is this. Them get paid to push a certain narrative. And once them stop pushing the narrative then, you notice in modern time, them artists are them just re-sing them old songs. Like Sizzla, they not get no more hit song or nothing like that no more. You know why? Because them start to wake up. So the old song, yeah, so them can't do it no more. So now, because people are questioning them like, yo, we don't love Africa so much. Why are we still there in the Americas? Right? So now them have to only can sing about them old song them, like what them did sing before. Black woman and child, yeah. Him can't come out and say, we not black no more. One of the time, it's when Sizzla just wake up. You don't remember when him come out, him did name Sizzla Kalonji. You remember that? No, he just named Kalonji. You know why he take off the Sizzla off him name? Because he realized that some of the Sizzlers them with a body boy. So he just call himself Kalonji now. Zin? But then somebody called him up and said, hey boy, what you do? And we did sign this enough. So now he can't birth like just like with Buju Banton. And see him come out? He can't come out and sing Bombay by again because of Reggae Compassion Act. You see me I say? So them people have their money in a chokehold. Buju wake up and know say him an African, you know. When he make a statement when he say Afrobeat is fuckery. You remember that? Yeah, in the other interview when him talk and him say, well, since Patrice Lumumba, all of them other artists are where I hear them sing about Afrobeat is fuckery. And I don't see the revolution in that music. Him come back and apologize right after that. You know why?
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, just say my ebook. So all that work.
No, him say my ebook after that because them page him. Not the African them, but the puppet master them page. So, because remember, you know, when Buju come out of prison, you know, Buju come out and he must say, yo, right now we do my time, you know. So I can tell him the blood clot body what I want to say. And then them watch him a little bit. Watch him. Till him go get an interview. Hear him now. What I want the island to do, since Patrice Nalumba, Africa has never elevated, and Afrobeat is fuckery. That's not even a spin-off of reggae, it's just fuckery. The African them get offended by that. Then them come back and say, well, I was never disrespecting Mama Africa, I is a Igbo. And I'm like, okay. So you see the inner and outer consciousness, right? Yeah. Some of the pages.
The non-disclosure agreement mechanism.
Yeah. Somebody page him and say, listen. Somebody page him and say, listen, guy, what you do? Or if you accompany it and tell the people them say them indigenous. If him name, when him name Butcher Bantan, that means roast breadfruit. That means roast breadfruit in the Arawakian language, you know. It's a breadfruit, it means breadfruit in the Arawak language. See? So when him forward out, he did have a level of consciousness, but then him going a Rasta thing. And now him come back and I say, yo, right now, him not do the African thing and then page him. I was like, yo, where they from? What do you mean I not do the Africa? Hey boy, you want me to take back a visa? And then catch up with me.
You are one extraterrestrial. Yeah? So everybody join the sellout team, like the Rasta them I got through a moment where them know what them do, but them have said. But Uju is just one of the first ones to start and show effects. You know them way there. You see?
And I'm not indigenous, right?
You understand? So what we have to do now, it's like how we are changing powers and we are making spread people are pass through and word are spread because right now everybody has said them are West Indian. And the more them hear the truth, the evil what them do inside of them are going to try and sue them because them have to try, but them have to find some kind of God for walking on earth with the sins them where them commit against us, bro. Because they know.
They know in themselves, man. They know, them family know, and them have trained them picnic to go like them know about nothing wrong with you, know?
I see what the Popcorn post a picture, right? A video with man I lift him up in a dress in Africa. So I comment on it and say, yo, Popcorn, you go Africa and make man I lift you up in a dress.
You don't get no reply, you don't get no why.
Yes, sir.
Go no, that guy, what you don't get no reply.
No, man, I tell him, G. I see the post. Yo, attention.
What do I know about? You see, before them artists go online, cartel, all of them, before they go online and these people, them run a profile first. And we just know that. Them know that them as I think them is, right?
Nah, we know, bro, we know everything is that app. It's like chess them play with them reputation in the public. Oh, your side, look, I can champion, or your defense.
Yeah. So them run a profile.
He's a 99 level player looking like a madman, I can't.
Yeah, they run a profile before they try this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when them run a profile, because so Jamaican wanna be gangster them behave. When them realize I run a profile and say, oh, that person, I them will say stuff like can't find no info. They would have not even respond and say nothing, trust me. Because you see, if them realize they live down the street and them can look for you and back to them and nothing happen, them are gonna do it. Just and believe that.
Bro,
so now
extra, hold on now. When me tell him for the same post, tell him straight, bad man, how is Africa? I'm seeing one every day. The one that me watch, him all end up cooking the last part, isn't it? And me I tell him, say, bad man, none of that, bro. They don't know, say, I'm West Indian. I page him, we keep on it, give him a whole paragraph, isn't it? A short paragraph, pushing a response. The funny thing is, you know, I started to say the phone, man. Continue.
I mean, regarding the arts, they even put about the statement for the breakfast. Regarding the arts, they even put about the DJ say the rules and say about Africa like that, bro. You can't be saying that from America and from the Africa. The DJ say the rules and say about Africa like that, bro. You can't be
I just wanted to make also make mention that you see when people them got you a biological WAR where them never did prepare for. And then we got to information WAR again what we never prepare for. Because majority of our people them still come. We do give them grace a little bit, you know. Because even our literacy level now, it's still not at 50%. So it's still low. So this means that majority of people them can't read. So this is the reason why when they come on to even the Rasta community now and some other communities, me would have rather to try educate them people there other than just go all out WAR upon them. See? But the example to why that might never work is because the brother XXX stated say him a Rasta and him is not a commercialized Rasta. But a part of that would have now becomes where if you identify as a Rasta overall, you identify with the African consciousness. So regardless of how you might want to put it, that's not your thing. You get what I'm saying? So we know as indigenous people are the one them who have the key to the land. We have to now try to educate our people them with grace. But some of them will just have to go just off them because they're not gonna get it. And not because your head tough and you're not gonna get it means say we have to slow down because of that. So it just have to be a situation where we put the information out, we educate the people then decide them are gonna stay ignorant when the revolution start, them are gonna just be casual to the revolution. I just saw it go. We can't there's no way around that. You get what I'm saying? So it's up to
it, man, but it's tedious. You get normal, man, you know.
So y'all tell me, so now, it take God to tell us say you're an African?
No. So y'all tell me, so now, it take God to tell us say you're an African? All these people that think that they believe in whatever the other side tell them, so you know, take normal man to the family story. And indoctrinate themselves.
Just think, so how comes you're not black sharp for that person? Just think, so how comes you're not black sharp? Oh. Al, Bagwan, AI.
All man, all a key, you know, me there, man. There, if you know what you know. And everything me agree upon and everything me disagree upon, same way, you know.
Man, I'm going to see every two clubs, you know, the Moorish and the Jamaican club.
Yeah, because remember we're national, you know. And in order to have international rights and backing, you have to come from a nation. You have to have a nationality. What nation you come from, Bridget? Jamaica. Jamaica.
So
what about Morocco? What about Morocco? Moroccan flag? Alright, descendant of Moroccans.
Who is we?
Who in your family is Moroccan, Bridget? No, I'm not talking about Moors. Who in your family? Yes, you see, were you born and raised in Jamaica? Mm-hmm. Okay, so did any of your grandparents, right, or great grandparents, you know, your elders ever tell you that they have Moors? Did they actually tell you that? And if they didn't tell you that, just let me finish.
Yes or no?
Where did you learn that from? Come on now. I do my extension research, you know.
No, answer the question, Al Hakim. Don't be like that. Yes or no? No. Did any of
No, none of them never tell me something.
Okay, thanks. No,
which we know over here that the Moors are the sellers of Africa that sell out weed as West Indians. So continue down the road.
Alright, we don't really understand now the thing is the Moors. Alright, same like the Bible tell about New Jerusalem.
I take the Bible.
But listen, man, Al, you are asking two questions. You said, first question you answered, second question you answered. Where did you learn this Polish information from? Who told you about this?
Extensive research.
Okay. The Facebook
So was it people from YouTube you saw information about people who don't claim to be bars on YouTube?
No, me the extensive research. Me read a lot.
Okay, so what Jamaicans advertise as mods?
I buy a lot of books.
Hold
on, I make our things deal with it.
So, okay, so cool. You said you did extensive research, so are Jamaicans mods?
Yeah.
Where did you get the information from?
Jamaican are Moors. Every black person, so-called black people are Moors.
Okay. Where did you get the information from?
As I tell you, reading and common knowledge. Where did you get the information from, bro? Sorry, but it seems like my process from here. I will be outdated Jamaican processor. So the man said, where they get the information from? I'll actually in the man I talk about. Where can you find this information? In the book, the primary source, the document, the documentation. Where do you? Website ever find? Please. They came from America. That's one book. But if they came from America, or are they Moors? And the Americans they call themselves Moors.
They talk about Ibn Sir, but that book that he wrote that had Africanists. You talk about him, sir.
No, not Pan-African. Don't get me wrong, not Pan-African.
But here we are, they talk about the open use. I'm talking about the person that wrote that book is the author called Ivan Vincent, who was here before. He talks about the old Mexican type of things. Is that author you're talking about, Richard?
No.
Alright, another question. Another question, Al.
Yeah.
Have you ever read the Moroccan Treaty?
Treaty of Peace and Friendship, yeah.
No, that's not the Moroccan Treaty. Have you ever read the Okay. Have you ever read the treaty, the Moroccan Treaty itself, that was signed somewhere? And if you did, where was it signed and what was the treaty stating?
The treaty? Yeah, after yes or no, after I treaty of peace and friendship, yes or no.
No, there's a treaty that was signed by the Moroccans.
You can't just tell me that there is a treaty. Tell me my treaty just like how me say.
Okay, so it would be the treaty.
Hold on, the extraterrestrial. Alakim, if you're a man where you say you're well versed, you're clearly can't reason with you. I'm not disrespectful, but I saw it sound. You're not listening to the questions and what the teacher is saying. He asked you if you know about the treaty. You name a treaty and tell you that's not the treaty. You see me? And him start explaining what the treaty is to you. Right? So listen a little bit. You get what I say? And you are as versed as you say you are. And you claim you're American, trust me, there isn't that much shit about Morocco having to do with America. So you're supposed to have known this treaty already, right? Worse is the only avenue of research you're doing. So it seems shaky already. So how can you come and talk to we know what you are talking about and we know way more bad man? This is the problem with a lot of when you come with that small bit of information and think when you can come tell we shit.
Let me tell you what they might do. They come with a grain of sand from off of the seaside and come and say, Master, we have found greatness.
It's called the Treaty of Marrakesh. It's called the Treaty of Marrakesh, aka the Moroccan Treaty, the only one that is recognized and standing right with the Americans indigenous people. You know about that?
That is the peace treaty of peace and friendship.
No, it's called the Treaty of Marrakesh. Just tell you that. Go research it. But I want you to tell me what year that treaty was signed and why it was created.
The Moroccan Treaty?
The Treaty of Marrakesh.
You tell me about it, you know.
Well, when you get to that point, then you can come back. But don't proclaim something where you don't know the fullness about. And also, what's the difference between riding and traveling?
Riding and traveling.
Yeah.
Now you tell me.
Driving and traveling.
No, riding, as in riding. And traveling.
And what that have to do with indigenous people or what?
It have everything to do with it because these are codes where we people will cut your head off if you don't know the answer to it. So when you come and I talk about your Moors and your this and your that, why do you think we say all this?
Are you for tell me?
Yeah, because we on them at your people because we were cannibals. So if we don't have 6 fingers, we'll just unalive them.
My people.
Yeah,
African.
Yeah,
you
are
claim to be African, right?
I never claim that I'm African. I claim that I'm a Moor.
But this is where you now get I as Akeem. If you're saying, alright, right now, if a man say you're African and he comes from Jamaica, and I say, brother, we're asking the same question and you say the same thing that you're saying. Just the name alone, African. Brother, at the end of the day, Moor mean African. You can look in the dictionary.
Moor mean African.
Bro, a Moor is an African. Whether you like that or not, that term they use to categorize them under, right? Just like how they use Indian for categorize us or American do. Stop this. You get me? The Moors, if the term Moor is being used synonymous in context with Morocco, they don't know the man. Stop listening to that jackass, right? If basically the term Moor was being used like black, right? So I'm going to ask you something right now. If we say you're black, right? Or I say you're black, how you going to know which black people you are when you have Africans, Australians, Asians, Europeans?
You can't call me black. At no time you can't use that word.
No, you're not listening to what me I say. Tap your nose and listen to what me I say. We're reasonable about something there. Stop the foolishness. I asked you a question. I said, if the term Moor, right, is synonymous with the term black, that is what
the word Moor is not synonymous with the term black.
Somebody else talking better, so I'm going to get mad from this shit.
Maybe
the word Moor is not synonymous with the term black.
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah, you man.
You are going, yeah? You see the Moors them are right themselves in our history. You get me? You probably want to win, but you don't know because I know everybody I look for some kind of pride and some kind of
revenge. No, I say if I do a genealogy test.
Yeah.
Of course. And no more on the African than the funny bad man. You see me I say? Definitely not African. Because you need to understand that the people that in Europe were classified as Moors too, right? But them have them nationality and them things. This is why I tell you a while ago, so the term freaking Moor was synonymous. The same way they might use the term black now, I said they might use the term brother loosely. So when they can't categorize everybody and call them a damn Moor or a black, and then they kill the entire thing. Because you have Africans, you have Australians, you get what I say? Different groups of friggin' dark skinned people. So we call black today, but one time they might call them Moor. You get it? So for claim myself to be Moor and to say, oh, Marco did over here just because you hear the term Moor, fuck yourself, you, and they even know it. And then people that want you to do this, why? Because they live in a desert. Now I'm going to ask you something. You can go in a desert and survive now? Which desert will you have?
Oh, I'll not chat to no.
No, if I bomb upon the bad man and guy, they say,
why you come up here? I think because colonize. We don't accept colonization. So go on.
So you're African. You come from Africa.
Go and talk to Arab.
My
father
and Fifi
Arab.
Amerindian descent. For me, American
demand you and instruct you.
So you're more than
So if your father Amerindian descent, how the hell you want more now? How the hell you come from Africa and then I talk there? I talk there, Morocco over here. You ever hear nobody I tell you from your parents and say over here near Morocco? Why I love listen to people that telling them bullshit and can't understand. I see some people are talk about over here or sort of something because they want themselves over here. What's hard not that to understand, bad man?
The man them in Morocco right now. They're the Moroccan brethren. Moroccan brethren. So come off that argument, brethren. Come off that argument, brother. You said it yourself.
People them from Morocco talk Spanish, brother.
Your dad tell you say he's Amerindian. Or people are Amerindians. Tell them all of that bullshit, brother. All of that.
So flag all of the country Moroccan.
Come off that, brethren.
You act like see mentally.
Brother, you see how stupid you are, Al-Hakim?
No.
Hold on, Al-Hakim, tell me how smart this sound. Tell me how smart this sound, Al-Hakim. You said, and this are you, right? You said, your people them tell us you're American. They not tell us you're American or African. They not tell us you're American. But here you are fighting your people. Your people them tell us you're American. People them, which are your people them, which are we? I tell you, we're Indian. Shut up, man, and listen, man. Listen, man, because you're embarrassed, brother. No, bad man, because you're embarrassed with people like Uno make you pick them dead off, bro.
Exactly. That's why I shut up.
Uno the same thing Marcus Garvey them do to it, bro. Right? I act like Uno are so hard at night time. Uno not no sense.
I'll be a fuck with
you. No, you're waste, man. Because my brother them for smarter than this. Uno for have instinct, brother. And decorum, uno for smart.
Yeah,
uno for be like bad man, dead and you move like a waste, man. Yeah, like I said, I'll keep man, then I tell you, say, you're people them say you're Amerindian. So if man and your people tell you you're Amerindian, how you become an American, bro? And I tell you, say, over here, name Marco, that's mad.
Right now, all of the gods them work for me, you know. We're artists here. We are landlords, for the gods them there in our brain.
So big up Kappa
We go and hold the gods them in our brain.
We go on. You know? Because a school is idiot Al-Hakim.
Al-Hakim, brethren. To come back to reality, brethren.
We want Al-Hakim, man. All in a beat of Al-Hakim, man. You're not fiction, no?
No, Alan Triple X. Alan, brethren. You just need to be clear. But listen to, stop following back at people and follow fashion like monkey, brethren. Listen to your grandparents and your parents, your mother and your father who tell you that I'm a Indian. Random people in the place in the morning, they go follow people. See? They're not even your grandparents, not even related to you, they have the best interest of their son or grandson or auntie and uncle and that the family members care about. You know, these random people come inside and tell you I want bag of fuck. We are the same people like the family that tell you you're here. It's like you can tell us that, my mom and my dad tell me I'm a Indian. They don't know where they come from. Stop the nonsense, man. Stop the nonsense, brethren. Stop the nonsense, man. Stop the nonsense, brethren.
Yeah, see, no. Yeah, man, them Dogan gods. Dog, animal, dog, and
who he is, yeah? And they definitely be who he is. Why would you want to change to something else when they leave what's in your bloodline for you? Because the history is in your bloodline and it's in your family. So why would you want to change that for something else?
Yo, him can more prove indigenous blood in Jamaica and claim piece of land with him blood. You understand? Than go America and that successful. But that me I tell you, you have more rights where you're there than where you're there. Naturally, people them just not tell you because them fuck with the way you think. But you're more. You know say, yo, the more them work to the West Indian no dog. How you feel like? You know say, yo, the more them work to the West Indian. One blue property, man, yo. The Moors them steal the West Indian them identity, bro.
And you know what the funny thing, even in the United States, so I will if a Rasta boy from Jamaica, because that's what I know about the Moors them. The man them a try to recruit me. Oh, you have to come here and teach people. Man, when we go into the thing, I realize the fuck we are going, I say, yo, I'm not be a part of this, you know. Because history not gonna remember me as some farmer pussy hole, you know. Just so you know that. Yeah. History not gonna remember me as somebody will mislead my people into some fuckery. But no more. Man, I come talk about, yeah, we gotta play allegiance to the Moroccan. So can the mother Moroccan don't play the allegiance to no flag, but the American flag. No other flag, no allegiance from me. So can self with that. And then next thing,
them go around and recruit with youth them, you know. And then I use your own people like this one over here, so you know. And some of them, you know, really believe it, you know, and them man they can use them. Brother, the whole away over yourself is starting as one dog, but wash out your brain. You see it, dog. And wash out the concept, dog.
That's why I'm asking for my ride, you know.
I mean, I try to say more to West Indian property, we higher than Moors.
That's why I'm asking for my ride. Sorry for my travel. These things are some very important things.
A drop in my drop. You know, sister, you know, a drop in my drop, brother. In my country, come here, so. Yeah, when time after I most then go steal your identity and make contract and treat with VR. And then I go and make we take all of the drop fee. Yeah, and I sell out the country. Yeah, and then let in all of the Caucasian them, bro. You know where you can identify yourself as? Yeah, and I sell out the country. Yeah. And then let in all of the Caucasian.
I try to tell people all the time, when you don't follow the crowd, brother, I know say it's a confused world and whether we want to be a part of something. But brother, you have to be careful who you try to be a part of. You get what I say? Because I tell you this, my lord, like, it really pissed me off when time I see my brothers them and my sisters them out here profess some things where not even make no sense. You see me I say? When I see my brother and sister them I talk about, yo, we're African, you know, we all come. I ask a man what they are. I say, bro, so if all of we come out of Africa, see, did the archaeologists them walk mile for mile, square for square, to find out if there's other fossils across the world? No, they never do that. Well, you can't claim Africa then until they do that. See, me cannot accept the outer Africa theory until every square mile of this earth has been walked and dig up, and we don't find no other fossil, right? And then more things say, yeah, it makes sense. But until then, it don't make no sense.
No sense.
And you know why that now got? Because they can't, that's impossible. Just like how it's impossible to say this is the oldest skull we ever find, it's also impossible to walk square mile for square mile to find out, you know, if there's no fossil elsewhere. Zin? It's both of those.
No, one sec. Yo, tell him, yo, I'll him. Yo, you can renounce it to the dog. And just say, yo, me a West Indian, because I like we are telling you, no West Indian.
You know, I say no bad, bro. You misunderstand me because you know I come off for one concept, bro. You see me?
No, man, I'm not concept, brother. It's either you're West Indian or you're not West Indian. That means you don't exist, dog. So you're free body, dog. And that may I try to show you.
All right, now ask one question. How much nation there on the earth?
Brother, I don't want to answer no question. We're international, brother.
Ask me a question, bro.
Brother, listen, me, brother, one law we recognize and a Magna Carta where nobody can break the law. We don't recognize no other law. And the law we recognize, is international law. So your borders disappear. You're there on West Indian land. Look on the blood clot map. Before them come, West Indian was present there and historically entire Americas. Yeah? You know, come change up and rent off piece, register a company name America, register a company name Jamaica, register a company name Colombia, and then you can rent them out to other people and carrying the enemies for we dog. Yeah? And come tell man something. But don't tell me nothing. You're depending with land dog and you have to pay rent as well, my youth. Because you carrying people to exploit our people, bro.
You was an abuse, rape, and kidnap. That's what I do. That's no history, brother. There's no history.
He might be a Moor between us, but we are not Moors. Me, personally, is a West Indian, forward from the Atlantis. See? So, Me personally cannot claim Moors, but probably his ancestry were sellouts, were blending to try to deceive our people, so him can claim that. But I can't. So him a Moor, so him to live up off of my land.
But with fraud contracts, consign, and with behalf of people, and then give our resources to the enemies, then for almost 600 years now. Yeah, it done in 1834. I want to start it up back again. I want to plan with Britain and run in pan we brother. Yeah, and do it back again because we never strong enough at the time. And do it 2 times, not 3rd time, brother.
Yeah. Look here, what you want to say after this, I'll just mark our words.
No, alright, I'm phone alive.
That's why if you want to have a good life, you just have a good night for me now, so I say, bro. And nobody come waste no time over here, so if you know, say, you know, so I say, then it sense though, yeah, disrespect your own self. You know? You guys can have no pride, this so. I will never say what you say, bro. I will not need no lesson. I can't tell them. We're not powerful enough to come and supreme to come beat
XX. The guy a sheriff, dog. He must say in a comment I go on like say we won't listen. What they're talking about, we are trying to
listen to them.
Show that we been Moors, we been Rasta in everything that's been lost, and I look for the identity. Now we find it and we are finding the powers at work now. Yes, this feel like me. Yes, this feel like Superman again. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? This work fluid. West Indian own the West Indies and we own the Western Hemisphere, bro. You're in our territory, bro. All of you guys over Afro-Eurasian, you all on our one family. On a code it up and we and never make we know say well on our work together. The one family I 7 nations them will invade us, bro. Don't go on like about 7 nations, like you break down the truth, like me don't know what is nationality. Brother, we international. We can come across your border as well.
We international and beyond.
You guys lose the right to come over our area. That's when because I want to do.
You now have to know your indoctrination methods. You're getting paid, sheriff over here, so couple like never get paid by the minute or the second or hourly. Maybe them have to do at least 1 hour to get their money.
Yo, the man them know everything and make we last, brother. And we know I know we are find out say yo, it was only east and west to Bumbuckler, north and south not real. North and south a subdivision in a east and west. Yeah? When we say we are West Indian, brother, we own land. Land name West Indies.
I'm going to show you something more abbreviate for south and north. South and north, they come like the red line in the underneath one piece. But they disrupt the entire blood now. One piece. But they disrupt the entire blood now.
You know? Yeah, man, they make them feel like so wouldn't find out the trick. Them can just come in a few area, so them will buy a few passport and then hear them now. We get the man them sell a passport in a dog. And the man them go world traveling in a dog.
All of them are proud.
And we now blood clot get and them now give we status, you know. You see it? And now we inheritance, brother. The whole of them are use it. And you think you Pan African then don't know? So we are reading and find out say yo West Indian island lad. So what them I do? It's easy, bro. They're distracting us, bro.
Yeah, they try to turn West Indian. They try to turn so what they're doing, they try to deter people from claiming to be West Indian.
Yes.
Don't call yourself West Indian, call yourself anything other than West Indian. But nothing's gonna change right there. You're always gonna be West Indian. The same like our cricket team is the same as our team, where they enter these people. You know, like that.
Yo, listen to me, I said.
When I kiss with a big friend in the budget.
Yo,
and then they can sell us, but they will fix them business in the budget because you're tired of talking to these people, buddy. These people you can't reason with these people.
Yo,
so we're going to come down to the conscience in the budget.
So people like you are like Keem in a bridge. And if you're on the island, buddy, you better live up in a bridge. So anyhow you go around telling the rest of the Jamaicans that the Moors and all these type of things, it's like the idiot Pan-African people who are telling them to live up.
No, they live up, you know. No, we know, you know, I know how they live up. Right, you know, I watch the citizens of Jamaica, who them declare dead on the record, getting so violent against the police. Make the police a fire shot in a crowd and nobody no move, not even the bit. So them can go and fuck around the people and trick up the people. The people would bite out them wild pipe like a savage. You think the people them scared of them? No, the people them just, I wonder which part the money will come from. And when them find out say West Indian, the money they pack up and away upon them all long. Them are going to take the money and them are going to execute. We have to tell them, say, we can't kill so much people, you know. As the leaders, I think. We know it's somewhere down in the future, we have to tell them when they find out, say, them money and make money suffer all these years. And when they find out, them are act nice, but them are going to kill them. How can I stop that? As it's natural, they come like in a wild, in the nature, in the jungle. When an animal see, yeah, when they in the jungle, when the lion see the cheetah, or when the gazelle see the lion, the gazelle, you know, if him could have fight, him fight, no. So now when the people and the citizens of the world find out, say the West Indian have the money away from them. They are going to kill everybody else. Yeah? They are going to upgrade themselves and turn out jaguar. You know, you will busy about lion business again. And lion then get indoctrinated as certain rasta. We don't know overstand that. You see it? So then jaguar fuck around. The people are ready to kill them, you know. And the people just want to know why and where. And they just want a little more clarity. And so when the people are find out, we never have no more problem with them type of people. People might go in the yard and knock on them door, man like Ali, man like Sheriff, and say, oh, we are here long ago on the internet and the man them live attack about a shit. Like you are the truth.
And so I feel a revolution, you know, I'm going to make a civic war, you know, a deal.
You are going to deny in the day, bro, because you come over and say, you are going to get indoctrinated from where to the lift up and you're still there. So I don't know. We are free our people. For sure, we are free our people, and we can even free you. You hear me say, but guess what? We not free us no more, bro. Because them a fuck up. If nobody know how to claim back the West Indian title, everybody else can continue working for the thing. So then for forever, we stop at the because we are trying to free everybody so we can live in unity.
Yeah, well, we want to make the new people them talk. We have some new people. We don't even know if
them are new guys with you.
Yeah, we don't even know if them are our people or not. So we have 3Q and we have user. Make 3Q go first and then user.
Greetings. Me good at the moment. Me just wake up and me just listen. And me, man, idea. Just listening right now.
Oh, I don't know you, but okay. What about user? User, go ahead.
I know the rest though. It's all good.
Great things. Yeah, I wish y'all man talk about my blood clot more.
We don't know. We don't really identify him. You can identify him.
Where you get the education from? Where you get the education from? If you take up a Rascal book, the book what I'm called the Bible and a good book, the Bible, I read it, you know, say the Bible tells some more bites. The Moors are enemies of God. So you know that.
The Bible implant on them too. We never really recall. I should recall.
Yeah, the Bible said the Moabites, and them say them the Moabites. Them call themselves Moor.
But no, I recall.
And they are the Moabites as well, don't it?
Yeah, they are rats. They are bites.
The Moabites. And a group of the J people and the Arab people and all of them and the other one them. All the enemies. So them are the enemies of God.
Yo, Almaraka just renounce the Moor title, dog, and say, yo, there's nothing higher than the West Indian, bro. You see it? Straight. Just dash you in. You should change your name right now. You see it? You get me, dog?
My name,
dog, a fool yourself, dog. Nothing higher than the West Indian because the place named West Indies. We don't believe that the place is corporation, so you're stuck in a story. Each corporation have a little bubble where you trap in now.
Let me answer a question. If a girl in a cave, you take a girl out of a cave and make him your wife? Even if she don't know if to clean herself or shit up on herself, you make him your wife, the girl your wife.
I would do it, yes.
Who am I talking?
That's the boys them though.
Exactly that what them
They never know where history coming from, bro. How you feel hurt?
Oh, we see ancestors them to do it.
History that you know, bro, where you claim, you know. So when we tell about how the thing work, your business of your people, how you claim. You can't renounce them, you know, but you claiming them. So we are telling about it, how you feel hurt. Oh, what could go so on earth, fam?
I saw them doing it, and then I come talk about them on bloodline and take away shit. I saw them do it. When I come up and them peer people, them come and them say for them kids and go here with the mother and say, all right, yeah, we father side.
No, big up myself, user. What we can call them by? Just user. We not like that term.
Kemet.
All right.
Kemet, you know, say I West Indian Resurrection Movement. You see me? You see me? You see me? Because I'm not even not call it, because we don't want certain people, but we own the land by blood. You understand? Then no contract with the Moors and sign can overrule blood. You get me?
Yeah, man. Let me tell you something too about the Noble Juwali and Marcus Garvey. Did you all know, sir, in Egypt they got this the masonry lodge, and they have one guy up there now.
The synagogue.
Yeah, up in there, who signed Marcus Garvey and all of them, Noble Juwali, all of them signed a contract with him, and that's why them come, because you know, say Marcus Garvey is descendant from the British Moors. The one when they took over in England. That's where Marcus Garvey descend from. So all of them know, even Farrakhan, all of them know, them bullies, man, them sign contract. So you got to understand, because them blood cross with them, you know, for them blood cross with them and fluid blood. At the same time, but them depend for them side.
We both
remember when them come in America, so when we're at war with them with the army indigenous, and then get to woman, what them do with woman?
Rape them out, breed them up.
They write them off, and then, you know, have picnic and stuff, and that's how we feel blood cross. And when Joshua put them Moors out of America, what they want to do? The same thing they want to sleep with mama, sleep with sister, sleep with brother, or sleep with animal. Joshua said, no, I'm not going to take that. Joshua's name was Yashua, with a Y, not a J. And Noble Juwali write a book about that and show us how the Moors link back to Africa, America. So we have to just watch the history and see, because a whole heap of things go on, man. A whole heap of things, the knowledge enough.
Yeah, man, they are sit down on the library, the private library, and I watch them, you know. So, welcome to the camp. You're deep, G. I want to get it.
Man. But a whole heap of things are going behind the scenes, star.
Let me say, put it, we sit down on the private library, bro. So we watch people.
Did you ever see what's the YouTube, Dr. Gilbert Blair?
Yeah, I hear about him.
Yeah, man, if you watch the documentary, because I Dr. Gua now, that's why the man analyze the scientists, them, and I take them out there. They want to do a documentary for make the people them know what they want.
Germany are the most damage when it comes to the doctor. Because them love to claim, say, oh, after the World War, them are we there, our doctor, them and them love to claim the doctor, you know? Germany. They love to claim the doctor, them and
all them people, so-called people, what call themselves in my rule, whitey. All of them come out of the place there. All of them. When you look, not just none of them, all of them connected, man. All of them do right now, even with this war, them put up a active stage and I do some blood sacrifice right now. That's what them do.
No,
man, have to change timeline and keep things going, but no, man. The thing done. Done. The thing done. A new thing happen right now, new thing.
Indian thing. You know what I'm going to mention, West Indian time now, rightfully, you know, and everybody I try to stop it. You see?
Yeah, but may I tell you something? May I tell you something about yard? You know, so yard, the term yard is even in a free language too, you know. Term yard in our language, each language. I'm say even about yard now. That's a unique place right now because you know, so 90% of the indigenous plant in the world and the most potent come from yard. That's why the Queen opened up a patika down there. She study them. You know, see it. And that's not only that. A place of fire water, milk river, mineral water, all the things in the yard, man.
Oh, that's why the song they come out. No, we're no better than yard. No, we're no better than yard.
We already know, say, we make the steel. But what people know, say, we make the car.
We make everything with the nice price.
We mean gods of the car. We make the car. We make the car. We are the original farmer. We come through all of North Carolina, from Florida, all North Carolina, up to the
Yes, you know.
Hey, man, find one little picture back in 1800 a yard, you know. Yeah, that halfway tree, you know, when the big tree did, you know, if you see how the people them dress, man. That's it, man, slave.
1800s, I could push that.
Yeah, I'm a post it. And after I'm a post it, you know, so I'm take it off one thing and take it off.
People chat about nonsense. I
don't want people know that. I don't want people know say, we reinvent everything, the clothes, everything. And if people are dressed, man, in a suit, shoes, man. When you look at them shoes, man, what? Original Clark shoes.
Yo, people, no disrespect no name, so right? No disrespect first and first, right? But I hear I want to say, right, that Moors from Morocco, and Moors ain't nothing no name that. But I want to explain to me where the word Westmoreland come from. And don't answer yet. I want to know, right?
Because phone people them come down here and check up our people. Listen. Remember now, I want to answer a question directly. Tap your blood now. But I don't answer. Because I know about that. Listen to me good enough. Phone the people them come with the African people. And when them are really Jamaica. We know Westmoreland never get named with Hanover. And when them are named, them I say, yo, they have more than over this, you know. Or we name it.
Guess that.
Oh, I name Westmoreland, man. We're making more than control. According to me, my personal blowout, you know, you can't show me feet. Because you have to come come chat to me about it.
No.
And you can't come chat to me about it. Because you have to lose. I'm not listen, but me here.
Listen, Christopher Columbus was the LTS Sephardic Jew, which is the Moor, right? Christopher Columbus' job was to find land for the Jews of Spain. But the Spanish Inquisition means to get rid of all Moors from Spain, right? So that is what the Spanish Inquisition means. Christopher Columbus' job was to find land for the Jews of Spain. That is how you get Westmoreland. No, we're not done yet.
No, Bridget. No, bro. May I tell you, Bridget, you know the thing. Like, you know anything about Jamaica, where we come from, Bridget. We are from the island, Bridget. What island you come from, brother? What island you come from?
I'm from Barbados, before you feeling from.
So can you tell me anything about Barbados? Can you tell me anything about Barbados? What you think Barbados? Can you tell me? Can we as Jamaican, 1 second? Listen to me, I said, Bridget. As a Jamaican, can a Jamaican tell you anything about Barbados and what they think Barbados people is? How things go in Barbados, Bridget. You can't do that, brother. We are telling you, as the natives of the island, it's not how the team go. It's like, you know how the team go in Barbados. You can do it to the white man said this and that. The white man said this and that about that Barbados and them things there, Bridget. You know it's a lie.
When you talking over me just now, you was on the front of the
You're chatting fart. You're chat fart. You're chat fart, brother. What I say? That Moorish people come to Jamaica and they named a part of a place in Jamaica, right? Called Westmoreland. That is fart, Bridget. That is fart, Bridget. They're talking fat.
I'm tell you something. 3 days before Christopher Columbus takes sail, Queen Elizabeth put him out. I tell him, say, I'm Ireland J people have left. And he hear about Sri Lanka, and he hear that in the first place when he go to Haiti. I beg for land and beg for place and stuff.
Wanna know?
But, you know, go back to Haiti, go back with some replacement.
Wanna know that? Wanna know Christopher Columbus was the owner of Jamaica?
Do you know that you need to come off the platform? Do you know that? Do you know that? Oh, come off. Oh, yeah, come off. Yes. Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, Jamaica. Which part? When did he
I
own
want
Jamaica?
my property there, but he's like.
You should ask him. When did he own Jamaica? When did he
I
own?
mean,
When did he own
no,
Jamaica?
we can't even make him assume
Since
say.
him know as a paid job.
We don't tell him say he didn't know that. My mom tell him he will come up very fast for him. He come back and.
When the quit Columbus named Jamaica, brother.
I didn't want to hear that, you know. I didn't want to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, we go hear the foolishness. We don't declare foolishness, you know. You can't talk out of foolish, man.
The people in Jamaica descended from Bajans, you understand, and Irish people, and there's Tainos. Jamaica is Tainos, come from the West, come from Barbados, who came from Ireland, Scotland, and England, until they start directly sending them from Ireland straight to Jamaica. Before that, they came from Barbados.
No more asking who named these places Ireland, Scotland. We don't name these places Ireland, Scotland, and England. Which register is responsible for those corporations? Because they're corporations, you know, so who named the corporation?
I'm from Barbados. I'm telling you. Unless one is
they only know about Barbados, but you're willing to quote everybody else's history. Oh my word. Someone said this man is drowning.
You know the Jacobian.
Know your history.
Someone said this man is drowning.
Yo, one second. Yeah. One second there. People move all over the island.
When they decided from Bajans.
The people them in Jamaica, them from all over the Americas. We think so we done this.
No, already. When they decided from the bad Jacobites from Barbados, the bad slaves from Barbados.
No, but there was other people in Jamaica.
When of the bad slaves.
Shut up, Jacob. Yo, Jacob, shut your ass up, brother. Shut up.
We don't declare him out foolish before him talking. You know, so
we know what you are talking. We are saying, yo, them come down there, the Irish come down there, the Jacobites come down there, the Scottish come there, them come down there, but we are saying, we did already down there.
Yeah,
so West Indian, yes. So do you agree with what you're saying that the bad slaves from England, Scotland, and get shipped to Barbados and Barbados?
The people in the war, yeah. They get shipped to Jamaica because
the bad slaves there, but you said them are bad slaves.
No, I know bad slaves, but I stuck name from people, don't it?
Yeah, that them do them. They call him a come around there and try to label with. You know?
You understand, but them man they did that war for the Scottish King of England, them man they are soldiers that will get deported to Jamaica.
Oliver Cromwell. So I'll check back up on blood clot. Comments speaking about a batch of nonsense. So the people who are
fighting, the 1 year old
they go up on meat, but you talk, man. Have some manners and respect, Bridget. We're correcting you. You talk like you know people. You don't know what we are talking about, Bridget. We are correct or not? So what we're saying is, yes, you're correct. But you know, they were not slaves. The people were exiled. People in English, Scotland, and what they're in the UK. That is correct. They're not slaves, Bridget.
Yeah.
By Oliver Cromwell.
Yeah.
They came to the Americas or they came to the Caribbean and some parts, if you were saying, so around the Americas.
Okay. And that may
I'm speaking, Jacob. I'm speaking, Jacob. I'm speaking. So there were our people there and Carib Indian people there already, and there were our American Indians there. Bro. So what are you talking about?
Listen to me. We as prisoners of English civil wars / race wars. Civil wars, we hear the word you say civil wars, it really means race wars.
What are you then? What are you? What are you? What are you? Who are you?
I descend from Scottish Highlanders.
Highlanders,
Okay, so
yes,
you're
my land.
so because you're Scottish, everybody else is Scottish, Bridget. Because your family is Scottish. My family's not Scottish. My family's not Scottish.
So what's your last
English
name?
was.
I bet you believe that when you
I'm West Indian, Bridget. No.
Your grandmother and that's how you get your last name.
May I tell you where I come from, Bridget?
Or is that you believe you get your last name from when
On to the MPC, man. Jacob, I move like an MPC, you know.
I think he's saying something that what we're saying. Because he's saying that don't believe that white people give us our name. We already know that.
Our name, them people, so that talk about. Them come say everything and really of everything. I know which part of power they and put the power in after them name. What you talk about?
I have my own name, sir. I have my own name.
Yeah, my own name.
Don't lie about that, Bridget. My family's indigenous to the Americas, man.
Where you get your last name from?
We don't deal with last name, we deal with bloodline name and family house name. From the area, you talk about last name, you're stuck in a matrix, you know.
The occupation and the complexion,
all we don't work with them labels.
Well, from 1900,
all the shit law.
My family have no shit logs. My family have no shit logs or anything of that nature. So my personal family and Cuba, they don't come from Europe. So your history and my history is not the same, is it, Bertrand? Right? Your family goes back to Scotland.
Are you want to be in a cause Jacob? You don't want to say a cause country. Why are you over here? They are getting paid to be over here. How much money did Israel pay? Israel paying all I know what I'm saying, even indirectly, you get something. Even if you don't want a brand new class and be a 45. Jacob, I say name, bro. Israel, they work for. From against we work for Israel, you know, even not directly, indirectly, bro. They working for Netanyahu and Trump. I know.
Start run out of the calm, woodworks, brother. Be a roach today.
I talk about race war when I will land them a race for. Then think we are food.
You don't know them.
Yeah. Bro, tell me, let's go on the next panel. We're going to waste, man. I say, well, look, one of our general.
We can talk at this.
Black people don't want to talk, bro. So you go for them panel. Them not give enough farm for or respect to like express yourself because they want for them farm and the information to be true. You get me? Because we know what them are talking about. You know? This is why we give them a chance to talk to a level. You get me? And then we make them know, say, all right, I know what you say about. But what you said them don't know about. Or if they know about it, like the guy we would have up before.
I'm working for Mother Earth. Jacob, let me clarify which mother you're working for. Our mother, named Earth. And you're working for it and we own it and control it and govern it as West Indian people worldwide. And we will forever be a slave as citizens somewhere on our property. So go and fuck around. Hey, carry along.
Yo, we know who I study law, you know, when they look for the thing, you know, and they know so them are West Indian, you know, when they look for the definition of West Indian, you know, they say the entire America bomber clan. We are realized that we granny identify our my parents know. My parents know. And them I try to trick you out of all kind of smokes and mirrors.
Yeah, parents meaning what they are in law. They establishment.
Listen, my brother. Back then time the dog, the man them I take a reach at England. Bro, them are going like a wind rush. They could just come at England. We are own, brother. We were the diplomats and we give it up. We were the diplomats walking around without no passport and like a foreign country for a letter. Are you getting it? You see?
And our mothers and fathers or foreparents.
You know, freedom, bro.
No,
you never know why.
Some of the same thing, but you know, they come up on paper.
You get me? Them come on paper. And then we are realizing now the whole of them I use West Indian, I tell you a bit more, I tell you a bit African. I tell you, if it be anything else but the owner of the entire America by a allodial title, by blood. Enough people them want to say, yo, everybody I try to tell the people them lie, I come tell the people them boss say, I do allodial title, a king alone can have it. Yeah, and them are going like say you can make documents, and then people make documents and I trick you. Bumbo clad, look on the map, dog, West Indies. And yeah, West Indian dog. You know what that mean? And when you look on it, it's by blood, brother. Yeah? By blood. Yeah? You see, we're free as a blood clot bird right now. We make it lie in our face. And as I say, we're over them. America is a company, you know, in the West Indies, you know, dog.
Everything is a company under us.
You get it? And we are the landlord.
We can do everything too, because we are both. We can. I just show them, we're not going to do nothing until we get the whole of them in check. Because them register, them are going with fraud. And then that them you to make them thing look legit. So and we take control of that first and the courthouse then. And it's a work, every day it's a work. And we need them come over here, come go out with their foolishness.
Yo, you see, the people in America use North American Indian, yeah, and the British people, them Scottish and them people I use West Indian, yeah. You see, Dutch people, yeah, in the Caucasian people, them I use Dutch West Indian. They get it because only West Indian got this status. A man them still status. I make we walk around like we mad and after ourselves Africa. One time we are indigenous, Aboriginal from the West Indies. Yeah.
Brother, let me tell you something about the ones that must say North American Indian. Then we should not trust because they may sell us out. And then try to talk.
We are talk, user. Talk clean. What do you mean?
They say some of them sell us up, you know, they different.
But who? You say some of who are. You can't name the bad man when who you are talking.
The different tribe, like the Chickasaw and all them.
But you have some of fool people them must sell you out. You see me? Yeah. So that's kind of irrelevant. We already know the you get me?
Contracts.
But we sign contracts in the south and in the island then too. That may say. Before they do over here a fine thing and bring up things so the one we know.
Them sign up and fight against us.
But we do the same thing too. You know, listen what I say, brother? You know, listen. So the Maroon them will sell way out and go fight along the enemy. What were those?
Maroons them now, the Maroons them are from Africa.
Brother, listen to me and stop talking the fuckery. I keep on telling you, and every Maroon. They don't even know which one it's from Africa, but it's not all of them because they're listening to it. The one them in a St. Elizabeth. Bro, hold on, no man. Hold on, no. You have enough Maroon to this day just to tell us they're indigenous. This is why enough Maroon people like the Maroon them will sell out or Scots or wherever the hell them sell out from. You get me? This. I keep telling you, when you talk, if you never say there's a section or a sector sell out, you have to be specific. That when you put everybody under one brush, when you mess with it because we have extensive documents and things to show us that are what them. And the Maroon them are the same people. And a lot of the Maroon them are Yamasee people and other people from the US. And some of them are come from Central America because you know what? Them are the people them are come from Honduras, Nicaragua as well. Mosquito Indians, brother. When you do your research and stop make people telling you things and you run with it all the time, bro. Stop it. It's very disturbing. Because there's no way all around the world and talk the same nonsense and none of them can prove no damn documents. Where I said, look, right here we have it for a fact that these people here, and these are their names, and this is where them come from Africa, and this is how them live over here. That one cannot prove that. But what we can prove is a lot of these people are Indians and them are also people like Europeans. You get me? Some of the people are Sephardi and some of them are other damn Swati Europeans. We're mixing with some Indians. So talk straight and stop just talk out on the mouth. Because no disenfranchised people because they must sell out. No, talk it as it is. Some of them are sell out because they must sell out. But we have sell out everywhere. Just like how God there want to sell out, brother. Focus on here, brother. furthermore, if you even talk to an American, bro, no, we don't see them from allow them bumbuckle name out their mouth and let them alone. And talk about your sell out them when you know, yeah?
No, we know them.
Right, but when you say that user, oh, it sound like you say, oh, and then people there they sell out. No, brother, they not touch on that. Unless you have to start with your home, your backyard, and then they extend to your other territories, the other familiar territories. Because all our territory them still, yes, we can travel up and down, but where you born? Yeah, right talk about yard, brother. What's if a yard there? Look, again, unless you have to talk things right. Oh, we have some sell out in Jamaica and we have some sell out here, so yeah. But don't come single out nobody there. Because right now we just from morning maybe with a bag of sell out and most of them are from Jamaica. Only just have one little for 5 penny. The clock come correct, man. Anyway, push now. So what want to say now? What want to say?
Right.
Yeah, we know Jesse Jackson, but this is why I bring up Marcus Garvey. We don't need to hear about Jesse Jackson. And Marcus Garvey, I want just as people would you get clarity run Garvey rally behind Marcus Garvey. As we that knock, we that put violence against them. So pushing on, moving along.
When you see when Neo, you see when a big fire explosion and Neo reach just in time to grab it to the people in the Matrix, and that's so we reach right now. Too much of the fire. Right before the fire catch you. Right this spot to come. God deliver we again. Who is like the West Indian? You know what I mean? Now we realize and we are children. And God reveal the identity to it. So I know I feel we move on the chessboard now. The first we have to organize. And you know,
Exactly.
I got that choice to I got the control and God lead us so far enough. And God beat the 7 nations them in a law. We then try to work and we big backflip on them and we got everything now. Yeah? So now, them are over, we don't know. And we be there. The wild west, bumble cloud, and not law, not the desert. Desert will lawless. Not the jurisdiction there. Yeah, a warrior jurisdiction you're gone in. This is my land. I'm a prisoner of war. If I'm not out, the judge can't really do nothing. What am I gonna do? I'm a prisoner of war. I'm trying to take back my land and what? And so, you get me? You have to try a little thing. You get what I say? You know what I mean? You have to try something. We can't sit down like pump.
Hold on. Hey, Ali, you were on the phone all along?
I've been up here maybe 10 minutes.
Okay. Where are you from?
I'm born in America, but I'm Jamaican.
Okay. All right. Well, once you're from North, South, or Central America, you're welcome. Open arms, you know?
Let's say I West Indian, yes, man.
Right. All right.
Let's say I West Indian because they charge you for documents to the America and Canada, and then really enroll Jamaican and make you a pay fee. And make you, then turn it the landlord in a tenant, basically. You know them style?
I'm in the process of trying to get all of that fixed. My people are from Hanover. Axonite, if you know where it's at, but it's Hanover.
Yeah, my people from Westmoreland too.
And
Hanover side.
So I appreciate the rooms like this. I've really been searching for more rooms like this because a lot of Americans feel like, Jamaicans don't really know a lot. And so like my cousins and everybody from my land, I always ask them questions like how we get the name. Do you know about this? And their main answer is no. And I'm like, okay, so where's the disconnect? And it's just, I feel like our people don't find this important. They want to go to work. And I was telling up maybe back 2 years, 3 years, 4 years ago, how free, like before the storm even happened, how free Jamaicans are more than Americans. Like I'm working for nothing. Meanwhile, you don't have to work. You're choosing to work. Because like y'all were saying, the land that we own already, it's our land. We let these people come over there and buy up the beach land and kick us out when I could just
I like
10 years ago.
Because it's a government, you know, Ali?
Yeah.
It's a government doing all of this. And they're basically trying to take control of their selling off. Or they're gentrifying our land. Because they're still bringing people over there now. and Jamaica and the Caribbean is becoming more and more like the US in terms of the control that they're getting. Because just the other day they're trying to pass a law where people have to register their farm animals. So
you see the law where them pass it for a company named Jamaica. But you see beach where we go, that's in the West Indies. I understand. Don't call that we are going to bigger jurisdiction.
Mhm.
Yo, I we are fighting now, we have to rise up a higher force than the force that higher force. So you have to know say West Indian higher than Jamaican. You get it, so you go for that. But when you check it out, West Indian higher than all of them. So we own them land. You see it? So, you know, we are West Indian people. And now the wickedness are feared off for them due to whatever them done to us is feared off. We wake up back now, the landlords them are rise back again. You see? Tell you about Moors, tell you about Africa, something with the nigger, some schooly, something with them try to do it. Yeah, now we find a ball, yeah. Find it. Okay. We find it, man.
Hello?
Nothing can stop that. Hello?
Aggression.
Yeah, yeah.
Welcome, Aggression. Big up, Ali. Welcome.
Listen, me. You see, if I didn't know say Jesus born in my family is so important, I tell you something long time.
Okay, aggressive, yeah, we kind of talk more slow and look at English because I know everybody speak broken English.
Oh,
Clear,
sorry.
so you have to make everybody more
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought because I hear Jamaicans, right?
No, we are West Indian man. We work with the entire America, if you get me. And we are one people.
No, what I was saying, if I had known that Jesus being born in my family was so important, I've told people long time.
Exactly.
It's because
Exactly.
well, I never know it was that important because they told us, like my grandmother told me, we learn it in school. But you know, when you're a child, you don't see the schoolwork as schoolwork. Right? So I never know it was that important until I started to see the craziness going on in USA. I just thought they were crazy until I started choosing people. I never know if this chosen people race.
You never used to go to church and you know.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I go church. But what I'm saying, I never knew there were two different white people. Did you know that? Like all of us who learn about slavery, we only saw all the white people as one. You understand me? It's just recently I'm finding out that USA was experiencing two different white people, where one of these white people said they are not white. They are Jews. If you get what I'm saying. I never know this.
Yeah, but the one
Yeah.
of them kind of.
And they were converted though. Their bloodline goes to places that are marked. That's the difference. That's how we should have known that they were out of place because they come from Spain. They come from different places in Europe. So their bloodline traced back to Europe only. So that's
They're
the same
crazy.
white people. Mm-hmm.
They're
Yeah.
crazy. Because when we Jamaicans come in this story, they don't make no sense. Because unlike the Africans, right? Because if you use the Bible, because they take out a lot of the stuff out of the history books and doctrine it all over the place, right? But if you use the Bible, you would have realized the Bible stories took place in Africa, right? So the world obviously had started in Africa. So then people would have then started to migrate to the other continents to have kids.
Quick question. So you believe that you're from Africa?
Everybody, no, this was in the science book, it's in the religious book, it's in every book that the world started in Africa.
I get it, but I'm saying, do you believe that though?
Yes,
Do you
of
think
course I
you're
have to believe it because it makes sense.
So
The only thing,
from
the only thing is this.
case of self-aggression, we know where you are, so remember in all the way, know where you are talking about because this indoctrination has been pushed on all of us, right? So I'm asking you to think critically. Do you believe that you're African? And do you did your
I am not African. Watch me now. I am not African, but I know humanity started from Africa. That's the difference. I'm
that we
not
are telling you aggression. So we are telling you that that's a lie. That's incorrect. We are not
Sir,
African.
it's not a lie. Right? You use as friends.
Aggression.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Let me tell you.
No,
Let me
no aggression.
educate
You're
you.
on
No,
our
let
panel.
me educate
You
because
are
you're not
on our
learning.
panel aggression, and you're coming with something that you basically were force fed, right? You just said it, right? So we are telling you that that is incorrect, and we are not Africans at all. Okay? Aggression, you're a sister, so we're trying to educate you to realize, say, yo, you're missing fun. You're one of the people that must sadly still brainwash, right? Yeah, we know from who you are talking, so you still haven't done your genealogy, and you're not privy to the information that we've been researching now for years, okay? So we are not Africans, all right? This is where we're from. We are the American Indians, okay? We are
But this ain't India.
the
So how you an Indian if this ain't India? It's the same as calling yourself an African, homie. It's the same as calling yourself an African, homie.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, buddy.
Where can you
yes,
show
it
me
is, buddy.
where Indian is African?
My man, this ain't India.
Man, shut up and stop talking.
Yeah, because you ain't in a position to do that shit with people.
Present day India was called Bharat. I know a lot of Hindus, and currently the people in Bharat
term leads to complexion. That's all Indian leads to. Africa ain't never been no motherland. Africa don't have enough plants to feed the world. The plants in Africa come from America. The animals in Africa are grafted from the animals in America.
Shalom, stop talking shit.
Nigga, you stop talking shit, you Indian.
Because you just
this ain't India,
you
bot.
I'm an Indian,
You're an Indian bot. There's no such thing, G. You're lost in the sauce, homie.
We see you running some panel to panel talking about
all India means is that you're gonna point to indigo. You're gonna point to your complexion using the word India. That's it. Go lick a fucking bowl, boy. Fuck out of here. You're a bot.
Stop talking.
You're a fucking bot. Mute your mic, nigga. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Let me drop this.
It's in a sense of like
no, listen, shorty. Africans, listen, aggression. Listen, aggression. Africans are invaders of the Americas. Everything in Africa is hybridized. So we have the original specimens from America, the original animals, the original plants. Our culture is venerated around the planet. Everything starts from here. It's America.
Listen, man.
Not Africa. Them niggas in Africa is running to America. They've been running here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they've been running here. You're misinformed.
Let me explain what was taught in school because it seems like everybody forgot the information and I can't take the nonsense. Right?
What they taught you in school was a mix-up, a scramble.
No, you they taught in school mix-up. We have the books still in the library.
You don't come from Africa. Africa come from us. There's a big difference.
No.
Yeah. You're an African bot.
You don't even know where Jesus
programmed. You're programmed.
My blood family gave birth to Jesus. Yeah? So you can't.
You haven't done no research. All you're doing.
You people never know where Jesus' family was all this time until I talk. You cook a bird.
We have people like that make edifying not possible for our people. That's why I was trying to say.
I don't like when people act like they know it all. I know listen other people's stuff now. I don't like when people act like they know it all. Listen to me. I can explain this to explain for anyone be able to understand. Right? It's when you read the Bible, you have in the Bible that says at the beginning of time. Right? You see, at the beginning of time we had books to help this information, right? when you look in the Bible, God didn't just create 2 people. God created 50,000 people. Right? People don't even know this information. But Jamaicans have it in their books. Right? We even know where the Garden of Eden was. I think it's in South Africa. You people don't even know these things and we're not the fucking mouth on the internet.
The thing about it is what they're trying to get you to see aggression was it wasn't called Africa. The place that we know the landmass, but it wasn't Africa. You're using a name that somebody gave it. That wasn't the name of that land.
That's part of the distorted information that they're trying to tell you. They're even saying that Jesus' name wasn't start with J and all kind of nonsense. Yet it's in the Bible. You have places in Jerusalem, Judea, and these things start with J. Right?
I understand that. But you have to pay attention that a lot of the information that we have is not the full information because there was a language that we spoke, which was Hebrew. So there was a language being spoken. That means there was verbiage. So we didn't have J's at that time. And
that's what I'm telling you. That is a lie.
So it was a Y pronunciation. That's what I'm trying to get you to say.
Lady. I'm telling you, nothing no go so. It's a lie. Jesus born my family, not Jesus. I know him as Jesus.
You know him as Jesus because that's what they told you. But that's not his name.
I'm gonna tell him it's my family. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense too.
It makes sense that what you was told was a lie.
God have mercy.
If it was the aggression, you have to learn how to listen to be retaught.
Tell me that is like every Jamaican calling Jesus, lady. I didn't born in my family. How that makes sense to say you don't ban Jesus? That makes sense.
Your aggression.
Stupid man, not get on my nerves with the nonsense. God no.
Hello, lady. Relax now, man. Easy as
I'm calm down. But this is not sensitive, man. You're crazy.
Jesus, of course, that you say.
Which cousin, man? I'm a blood family, sir.
That's my brother and my cousin, too.
Yo, aggression. Relax now, man. We are reasoning you, man. So we are.
Listen, let me simplify the information for you can figure it out, sir. Watch now. Listen. Let's simplify the information for you to figure it out. Right? When I read the Bible, I see Adam and Eve, right? Listen up. When I read the Bible, I see Adam and Eve. Billions of people with different races did not come from two somebody. And that's in the history book. That is impossible. That is impossible.
Since you love the Bible then, so how is it possible that Adam and Eve, can kick out they call it, the garden of Eden and everything?
Hold on, man. Stop going on, man. Listen, because I can't take nonsense. I need to go to something quick. Listen, God created 50,000 people here, right? It's in the books in Jamaica, right? It's in the books in Jamaica and in the library. 50,000 people got created at the beginning of time. Here, 50,000. Adam and Eve and my family. Right?
Aggression Katie, I don't know.
Who's your family?
Adam and Eve and my family.
I don't know.
Right? So I don't need to question about Jesus and my family. Here, 50,000 people got created. 50,000.
Your grandmother Adam? Your grandpapa name Adam?
So when you're looking at that, let's slap your family member. You never realize slap your family member. You never realize that black people in the Bible. You didn't realize that? Black people with monarchy blood. Non-stop. Exactly. There's no black people on this earth. We are king and queen. There's no black people on this earth. We are king and queen like they in the Bible.
Right? If you know about the Bible, then the Bible was given to people, enslaved, dark skinned people. What the fuck
we know that. We know so they use that as part of the tactics, sir.
How you are praying the same Bible that they use to save the Wakan people.
Then you Jamaicans cause slavery for me. You didn't know that? No. Jamaicans cause slavery for me. People like you were uneducated cause slavery for me. I don't even know that. Right? The Moors were in Jamaica before Columbus came in. That's why my parish named Westmoreland.
That's not what our parish is called, Westmoreland. We went over that already.
Right?
Listen to me, aggression. Mute her. This girl is just not listening. My friend. How can you know anything about your family without doing your genealogy? I asked you if you did your genealogy. So what are you talking about? If you did your genealogy, you would know that you would know down Africa. Stop talking. Stop talking.
Biblical family, why slavery happened.
Okay, so where you come from then? So where your people come from? Africa?
My fucking family was ruling the continent of America and the world before Columbus.
Brother, you sound like you're crazy right now. How you know all of this, yet still you're saying you're from Africa? Even if what you're saying makes any merit, how can you say that without any freaking information or documents? Where's your genealogy? You said you don't need your genealogy. You said you don't do your genealogy, so how do you know this? We're asking you and you're just talking. No, you're the dunce because people up here so way more informed than you are. We are way more intelligent and way more informed than you are. It doesn't matter what your family has because it was passed down to you. According to you, but can you prove it? Where's your genealogy to prove it? You don't have it, and you're telling us that no Africa,
and
we're
your
not
foolishness,
African.
because me hear you call the man them and dunce, you know. Yes, Tekara. Yes, thank you very much.
It don't make no sense, bro. Like, I can't make this shit up.
And she disrespecting on bro and calling her all kind of names.
Are poisoning our people badly.
Yes.
Poisoning our people badly.
Anybody hold on to Jesus, I'm not really entertain them.
It's not just that, bro. It's the fact that she doesn't have any genealogy. She doesn't have any proof. She's just talking. So this is the whole point. You can't just come up here and talk. Just like the guy, Balaam, that little fish. He always does this. He just pops up on panel talking crap. But on this panel, he's talking about he's the ancient Jaguar priest, bro. You're talking about stuff that nobody can prove, bro. You guys are swayed and you guys are looking for followers and fame and fortune. Get out of here. Because no matter what you guys say, if you guys want back on the inheritance and in the land, the only thing we're recorded as lawfully is American Indian or West Indian. And that's so prove me wrong. So talk all that shit you want to talk.
That girl was shot, right? She came up biblical family as a ratted.
She need to go to Bellevue, brother, or some mad house. She not put up on the street. You know, for reproduce, there's something wrong with you.
You're no good man.
She told me Jesus is in her family, like he ain't in mine too. Like the Lord. And his name was not today.
As soon as she come with the Bible talk, the Bible talk, it's like things just go left, go right, go up, go down, go all sorts of way.
Because you're in South of family.
Yeah, man.
She never she said. She related to Adam and Eve, you know, man.
Bro, she's crazy, bro. The girl said she's from Africa, and then she said all of we come from Africa, and then she said her family were the royal ruling family of the Americas, and she started to say, bro, something wrong with that girl, bro?
Because I don't think she them people there, you can tell they don't study words, they don't read properly, they don't do that. They just go by what it says.
Heard from somebody.
That's what I'm saying. But when you hear certain things, it's good to look into it. Even if it's the name of your damn country, look into it. You will get a surprise. I don't come from no cave.
These people can't talk about what their forefathers and parents and grandparents talk about, but they're always coming in some far off outland bullshit. I think we're gonna sit here. Bro, how can we as adults, I've been saying this, how can you guys sit here and listen to people? I listen, but when I realize the direction you're going is ludicrous, bro, I can't listen no more. I'm going to shut you down. It's not out of disrespect to the host or the people in the panel or the people in the chat, but bro, like, it's not an emotional thing. It's a thing where you can go research, it's recorded, it's all there, it's in stone, there's pictures, there's toys, there's books, these things are antiques. There's a lot of stuff in all of the museums throughout the Americas and in Europe. People see me upon this, people talking about this on my workplace before me even fully conscious. Like, stop this.
I agree with that. I mean, this the issue. The information is out there now. So like 10 years ago, when the information is hidden from our people, the information is that's it. So I don't understand how people talking this jargon, Bridgie. You know, but they say they're Mars or whatever them say, Hebrew Israelites or the rest of them, man. All this that talking about. But I said to me, all it shows to me, people don't know who they is and where they come from. They're delusional, man.
Never.
I play kids school and I play school. I am the cool classification, what they call them, classification. We call yourself a Muslim classification. Israelites classification. African Americans classification. You know, African Cubans classification. Right? Jamaicans classification. Alright? All of them things in the classification, Bridging. So if you don't know who the hell you is, you're talking nonsense. So you can't take nobody serious because that's where your people come from, like the girl said. Her family's from the Bible, the biblical. I like we all chat nonsense, man. They don't know when they don't say grandparents and they know Adam and Eve in a family, but you know, chat one bag of foolishness. You know,
said 50,000 people versus me.
But what I know, they use the story to justify their nonsense, you know. Yeah, well, like I said, even if they want to use that story, imagine this, yeah? Remember I said Jesus' mother named Mary and Mary come from somewhere. So what your blood clot family? I don't ask you Jesus and you're related.
Yeah, but why did you guys still play? Because I got banned for 10 minutes or whatever, right? Why did you guys still play now for running the panel and the next waste man come up here and not talk all long? When you know say bro from the hear him voice and see when you know Shalom Balam. The biggest waste man in the man when I watch the boys, the man coming like the D. The biggest waste man though. We can't have people like that that come try to take over no platform though. No, we cannot. Bro, we have the documents and everything and everybody from every nation and some of our own people keep trying to change us. That's the programming. That's the matrix, bro. We have to stay firm. We have to stay 10 toes down. Cannot make them shake with. We have to stay like a brick wall, like nothing to shake with and movable. Like, I don't want to hear enough crit. Yo, you know the one what I'm on? Fuck you. Like, why is it always, we don't have no respect and bro, what? They don't have any respect.
Greetings, everyone. Hi, Sphinx. How are you? Thank you.
Big up,
Hey,
Alicia. Big up, everyone. Welcome.
Greetings.
Greetings. So it's gonna take time, right, for our people to get rid of that indoctrination from the Bible. Because even with her talking about like she comes from Adam and Eve, like they think it was a woman and a man. It's a lot of different things. Adam is a nation of peoples, or it's the depiction of ourselves and how it works, that works in our body. So there's just so much to dissect with the Bible. And, they're holding on to that. And they're going to hold on to, we're from Africa. Because it's just been so indoctrinated in us. And, that was the whole Bob Marley movement. It's something that's going to affect us for a long time. So, we have to see with our people and just try to be patient. And I think you guys were really patient with her because even I was getting upset watching it. So, it's like on the movement, you're going to want to bring people along and you have to be patient. And, it's okay to argue with people, but if they're not listening, you can't do anything about it. And then she was even saying, be man and all kind of stuff. She need that licking her head.
Supposed to be Christian, man. That's
Right?
That's not very godly. As a former Christian.
Mm-hmm.
So do y'all believe in the Bible at all?
Well, I don't believe in the Bible, but I find that. You know, I know that the Bible is used, me personally, as my a spell casting and research, right?
And it's a war book as well.
Yes.
I think it has some information in there though, you know? And
Yeah.
some relevant stuff because some of the books were just scrolls, so at the end of the day.
Truths and lies in it, and inversions.
So I believe in the whole Bible. I don't leave any part of it out. I look up this, it's easy to Google. If you really are trying to do your
respect that, baby. I was raised in church, and I still, I'm struggling with that.
So I understood. I was raised Seventh-day Adventist. There's some things that I question with them about that, but I do believe in the Bible, and I do believe that it is our history. So if you don't read it, if you don't read it, you should, and also study it. Don't just listen to what people are telling you, because the church is going to lie to you. It's not a God problem; it's a man problem that we have. So if you haven't read the Bible, I suggest that you do read it for yourself. Don't let somebody else indoctrinate you.
Everyone here has read the Bible, because I think we're all raised in church. It's just there's certain lies that we don't agree with.
Understood. I'm a like I said, I was raised in a Seventh-day Adventist family, so I went to church all the time. And just because we went to church doesn't mean that you can't be indoctrinated by the people that's at church. Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying is, read it for yourself without a pastor reading it to you, without somebody telling you what this says. Read it for yourself.
Okay, I just want to clarify something. We have a God problem because man is playing God. So we have a problem with every church and even Seventh-day Adventists, biggest problem what have you.
So that's still man. That's still a man.
But they are representing, listen to what I'm saying, they are representing God, and money is making off of it, and that is the problem. Continue.
So if I show you a scripture in the Bible that says that that's wrong, then would you believe that we have a man problem and not a problem?
But listen, Ali, let me tell you. So we are the church. It's not someplace we go to. God is inside of us. We're his reflection. Oh, no, I'm talking to you. So in my family, there's Seventh-day Adventists and Christians that go to church on Sunday. I'm observing Sabbath right now. And then on Sunday, there are people in my family that are going to church. So, I'm from a religious family. So we
that's showing man problem. That's the man. That's people. What people are doing. God didn't say do all of that. It's what people are choosing to do. So again, it's showing that we got a people problem, not a God problem.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on. How do you know it's a God problem? Because where did God come from?
I said it's not a God problem. It's a people problem.
Yo, I want you to
know. But you're saying it. You're saying it as if God said it. Which God said
what it is. I didn't say thus says the Lord. I didn't say God says this. I'm saying the fact that we're being discouraged by the church. We're being discouraged by people, not by God. Anything that we're being told is not. God didn't tell us that. If you're not reading the Bible, you're listening to people.
I have a question, man. So, you believe in the Bible, right?
I believe in the Bible, yes, the whole Bible.
So, how did the Bible get into the Americas? What was one of the reasons they brought the Bible to the Americas?
Have you done your research on the Bible? Can you tell me? Because I don't like to tell people things that I've researched and they haven't done their own.
Have you finished? Have you finished? That's a question that I've done research, and I'm well aware that there's a lot of to the Arawaks, right? By King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella, if they don't convert to Christianity, yes, and they're going to enslave them, right? And enslave their descendants. They don't bow down to that. So this is why I say people should be really aware of what they
they subscribed because that was a tool they used to convert the indigenous people.
Was there such thing as Christianity when Jesus was alive?
Well, Jesus,
and he didn't prescribe to any religion.
Exactly. My point is that Jesus was showing that this is a man thing. This is a man thing.
Where you think coming from? Christianity coming from a religion named Confucianism. So continue down the road. That's it. I'm going to go back to my book.
A religion that was made by man.
So technically, you listen to me, miss. So technically, you're defending Confucianism because if it stems from Confucianism, it never changed. It does the rename the name to Christianity.
And God is not confused. So then it goes to show that this is a man problem.
Ali, also Christianity is the youngest religion, or the second youngest religion, right? You can't put your faith in something, or your complete faith in something that, like, first of all, it's very young. Second of all, if there's 1,000 religions out there and all of them are professing that theirs is the one and yours alone as the one and true God and yada yada yada, it's the same shit over and over.
Creates
right?
division.
And just for the record, I never said that I was a Christian or I was subscribing to Christianity, but I was just making a point that the Bible is not a God problem, it's a man problem. That's the only thing that I was arguing, was that it's a man problem because all these men are having these different doctrines. That's where we're getting all the Quran stuff. That's where we're getting all these different religions because you're having a man problem, not a God problem.
That's why we do, when we're really too interested in a religion, right? People are more like this natural spiritual people, connecting with the earth and nature, connecting with the Most High. So that's what we're going to do. With anything, God.
No, finish it.
No, yeah, that's right. No,
what I mean, adding to what you're saying, we're going back to really doing things before the original inhabitants. We the original inhabitants are going back to our old way of doing things, our traditions, our ancestral traditions, our folk stories, you know, our way of doing things like, you know, we've been doing stuff that basically we're walking around in the America before there was a around. Are you aware of the Allah? Yeah. Before there was a Jesus and an Allah, where he was walking around, like, yeah, before Christ. We were living around before Christ, but any so-called person called Jesus, whatever variation you can, or even Allah. And people need to go back to those way of doing things because we have our own spirituality that's been cut off. Because you know why it's been cut off? Right? Because people don't believe, people don't practice it no more. Because Babylon system here says your way of doing things is wicked and evil, and you must practice them way of doing things, you know? Them religion, behind religion, and to say what you want to practice, what other people practice is wicked and evil, and you shouldn't do it, and it was banned. So, you know, that's my little 2 cents. But if you still want, go through, man. So we have to say about that earlier. Did you know that?
Yes, I did. I did some studying. I know about that. I studied in how the Quran is not real, all that stuff. So, like, I'm doing my studying today. It's not anything that one person is gonna know everything. So that's why we gotta come.
There's so much to learn.
Yeah, we gotta come together as a body because where you can be stronger in your research, where I'm strong. So when we come together, that's what we're putting the pieces together to where we can get things done. So anybody that's talking to me, I would never stop y'all's live or any edification just to make a point of word that you said wrong. Like if anybody says Jesus or whatever, I'm not gonna stop the line and say, oh no, that's not his name. Because we're trying to get a message through. So that's
hold on. We can very echo the zones so no really hear what you're asking. Fix up things. But Ali, so far, you know, we're not disrespecting nothing. You get what I'm saying? Well, we hear your point. You see me? If you feel like you want to believe in that, that's fine. So long as you know who we are, who you are in terms of say, this is our life, and what the aim is. You get me? If you're willing to contribute or whatever, that's fine. You get me? But honestly, some of it just not really that much invested in our religious creed. We do understand it deeply because, again, as Aisha said to you, I can also guarantee majority will read through the Bible already and other religious texts. You know what I mean? But the more size within, you know?
Yeah.
So
that's good. And I appreciate y'all for holding these kind of lives and also hearing me out, because a lot of people don't even know that the land that they're trying to call it, this certain land is not even that land. The people that they're trying to call these people, especially these camps and stuff, they're out here ruining these people. It's not only more people, it's not only Muslims, it's a lot of religions that are turning the people away from where we're supposed to be going.
Our land.
Ollie, do you know the simplest thing when like I get confused about religion, because I find beauty in a lot of different religions, right? Is just love people. And if I just love, I think that I'm in the right place. Like you love your neighbors, you love your family. Like love is the greatest power. And that's simple. That means that you follow the commandments because you're not going to hurt anybody. You know what I'm saying? It just makes it simpler for me, because religion is something, it's a practice, right? That you do consistently. And I don't like to be around people, so I don't like to go to church. So I just shied away from that and I stay by myself and I have my meditation with God. And I think it's better that way for me. But if you just practice love, I think you're in the right place.
Yeah, hallelujah for that. Because we don't have to be at church to be in church. Where two or more is gathered, he's in the midst. So at the same time, the most wickedest people doing the wickedest thing
in church.
Yeah. So that's what confused me. So I've been left the church. I've been questioning, why are we 7-day Adventists? Why is this? Why is that? I was the why kid.
And why is everyone the chosen and nobody else in any other religion is going to heaven? Like I can't take it.
No. See, those camps, that's because a lot of people, like the Bible says, people want to hear smooth things. They don't want to do the research and read it for themselves. So they're listening for a sign from God. They're listening for a preacher to tell them, if you plant this seed and give me $500, then you'll receive something. And that's not what it's about.
And you can put food on your table because
exactly.
You give all your money to the church.
Exactly. And so the church would look at me crazy if I was to put an apple inside the basket when he came around, because it was supposed to be feeding us. That's really what the purpose of the church and
they don't do that. Were. If you can't pay your rent, you can't go to church.
Exactly.
To ask for help.
Yeah. Especially if our girls, it's a lot of stuff that we gotta come together and try to figure out, because now it's stepping into the morals of our children and our people. Our young girls don't know the purpose of what they have, and it's like we don't have enough time because we're going to work and all this other slavery that they're entrapping us in, to waste our time, so we don't have time to sit together like this and put our knowledge together. So
yes,
it's a lot.
Let me say one thing. Yeah, I have to get ready for work and thing. I have a problem with this love thing. Yeah, we're all adults here. I understand that concept. We all know what that is about. But here, this is how I see it. Yeah, we need to turn this love thing into knowing from right and wrong. Yeah, from right from wrong, love in there already. Yeah, so we know not to do this and we know not to do that to one another and to whoever and so forth.
But when people will say,
it come like a deadly potion.
Yeah, but let me tell you.
It's just knowing right from wrong.
I know, but people will say my right is not your wrong. Like people will make arguments saying that, how do you know what's right? They'll say like what's right feels good. You know what I'm saying? So they'll have arguments for that. So that's why I say just love people.
And it falls back to morals. To the morals.
Everyone having it their own way. It's supposed to be in an alignment. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's the problem. We're out of alignment right now.
Yeah, out to order.
So that's the problem. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So knowing right from wrong, that's key. That's key. Because if I know what's right, how can I go wrong? And if you know what's right, how can you go wrong? Yeah. This love thing is for the bedroom department. You know what I mean?
No, it's not. It's not. Think about how you hold on a minute. Think about how you love your child. Remember when you just had your baby, like how amazing that felt? Like you never knew anything. That's love. I'm not talking about sexual love. I'm talking about
I get that. Natural, nurturing. Yeah, I get that. And within all that, it's gonna naturally come to you. You're not going to lead that child astray. You're going to teach that child right from wrong. See what I'm saying? The more it leads back to right from wrong. Knowing right from wrong.
Let me tell you the most beautiful. Let me tell you the most beautiful experience I ever had. When I had my son, it was something like very euphoric. I felt connected to all women, like something was happening to me. So at that point, that's how I really experienced love. It was something out of this world. Like I was connecting to the universe or women or something. I just felt like a different woman. When right after I pushed him out, something happened. So that's what I'm alluding to, not sexual love. It's like a connection you feel with everyone.
You know, the thing that hit me the most. The thing that hit me the most when I was reading the Bible was in the commandments, it told me to love my enemy. How many of us can actually do that with a honest face, say that I love somebody that does me wrong?
I do. I just stay away from them. Because
but how is that showing love if you're avoiding them?
Because here's the thing, like in order for you to find peace after somebody has hurt you, you have to forgive them and let it go. So that's the thing. It's not for them, it's for you. So forgiveness heals you, not necessarily them. They're gonna have to deal with their own guilt about what they did to you. But if you release it, then you allow it to leave you and you move on. I could love someone and stay away from them. There's someone I'm in love with now, and I stay away from him because I know he's no good for me.
Have you read I know you told me you read the Bible. Do you remember the story of the talents, the parable of the talents in Matthew?
You could refresh my memory.
So there were 3 sons, and the father gave each one of them there was one that buried their talent. There was one that got 3 talents. He brought back 10. There was one that had 5 talents and brought back 12. You remember that story?
I don't know.
Okay. The son that he gave 3 to and brought back 6, he was telling him how proud he was of him for doing that. The son he gave 5 to that brought back 12, he told him he was proud of him for doing that. The son that he gave only 1 to said that he knew he was coming back, so he buried the talent that he gave him. And so he returned that same talent that he gave to him. Mm-hmm. And he was disappointed with that one because I gave you this and you couldn't, you didn't give me any interest. You didn't even try. I don't care if you would have brought back 1 more. Mm-hmm. At least you would have tried. So I look at it the same thing, loving my enemy. If I leave my enemy alone, that's not giving them knowledge. That's not helping them so that they don't treat me the way that they treated me. That's not me doing anything to them. That's me just letting them stay and doing whatever they want. Maybe they're going to do it to the next person, but they're not going to do it to me because I'm going to keep myself out of it. The hardest thing for me to do is to love my enemy, and I can admit that. The hardest thing, like to actually come and try to help me after you did me wrong.
Ali, to me, loving the enemy is bullshit, respectfully, I would never love my enemy. Any enemy and forget right where them belong. We all know where that is. You get me? I love my enemy. Burn that. And no boy and no girl not take me to no food and tell me, love my enemy. I'm gonna make a box up on my right cheek and turn it to give the left cheek. I'm gonna do it.
It's an endurance thing. I get it. I really do because I was there too. I get it.
Yeah, so some things to me are just common sense. This is what I was going to say. I allowed it to talk, right? So, when you think about a child, every child that's born, and let's focus on our children, right? When our children are born, them know right from wrong instantly. Oh, you know this? When them do something wrong, them read a lie, and them try to hide it. There's certain things that they won't do in front of you, but you watch them do it. The moment you pop around the corner, them frightened, right? We know these reactions. This is why every person, everybody basically knows what's right, really right and what's really wrong. You know what you know to do to people and what you should do to people. You know what I mean? But people choose to be evil, and that is something that each individual has to work with interpersonally. Like they have to do that as some form of personal development work. But unfortunately, that's not the case in most scenarios, right? So when people make certain move and violate people above certain or a certain degree of violation, especially things where there's a no-no, then to get put down, like the dogs there, you get me? And that's just what me believe, because from a young, you know, right from a, it's just like a criminal. A lot of times, people don't understand or even know, say, when a criminal go for do them first act, crime, whatever, first appearances, and then go for do it, you know, them always have a little nervousness. You get me? Whether excitement or whatever, right? When it happen, them wonder, alright, them gonna get catch, you know. But when they do it more and more, and them start gaining confidence, or not anything, you get what I say? The same will apply for anything. The more you do it, you gain more confidence, then become better at them craft, right? And then also become more hardened in them heart and them mind towards other individuals, right? And this is why when I rate criminals, I rate people who are a warrior of a code of conduct, right? Them have morals and them stand on principle.
Drug dealers have a code of conduct too. So
No,
if
maybe
we
one time.
hang on, if we were supposed to unalive every person that did something bad that ended up in jail, we wouldn't have Malcolm X, because Malcolm X was in jail. We had great leaders that were in jail, and in jail they got reformed and they studied, found a religion or some other practice, and became great leaders. So if you're going on that analogy, we would be getting rid of so many powerful people. Do you know how there's an organization in New York that only hires ex-drug dealers because they were great organizers and great entrepreneurs. So you can't discount like people's journey and the fact that they were incarcerated, because they could have been
I
incarcerated
think
for.
you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. That's not exactly what I'm saying. Right? This is why I'm saying in particular that depending on the degree of crime we do. For example, if you're a rapist, I'm sure Malcolm X never won, he wasn't a rapist, right?
Right. He was
If you're a murderer, wasn't a murderer. And a murderer is different from a unaliver, if you know what I mean, right? There's a difference. It's like a psychopath, one who can't stop and just do it for every instance, to be compared to somebody who does it when it's necessary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's rules to this, and if people can identify these rules, one can follow what I'm saying. But I understand your perspective. That's not what I'm saying, as I know this. But there's a certain degree of things that I'm pretty sure no matter who it is. Right? Because I don't believe that much of lack of brothers and sisters that's incarcerated, right, based upon what they went through and the scenario, and not all of them today, right? Yeah, lock up everybody else.